PS1 Classic, possibility of the N64 Classic coming, Capcom Vancouver, Vancouver, closing, Telltale's closing. This is the first time in a long time that I can think of that two major studios closed in one. Um, Talk a little bit about consumerism. Spider-Man breaking Sony's games sales record, beating out God of War for the fastest game sale. Uh, Red Dead first-person view. Um, Tokyo Game Show, PS Now downloads, Red Dead Online. We may talk about the Street Fighter pro player beating the hell out of his wife. Maybe that's like a secondary topic.
Hey, BG, can you hear me? Damn, why it look like that? I don't know. BG's was super quiet though.
I came here to tell him he went live. His volume is low. BG, fix your fix your volume, BG. No, his volume's messed up. Nah, you real low, dog. You real low. Like your volume's low. Yo, we could barely hear you. Your volume. Nah, we barely hear you. I could kind of make out that you saying something. I hear you saying, "Do you hear me?" But very low.
Oh God. How's
Yo,
Andrew back?
You hear me?
Yeah, now you sound right. Okay.
How's Andrew back?
Windows had automatically turned my volume all the way down. You know when it does that automatically for stuff.
I don't know if you don't stop acting like you don't want me here, man.
Come from the afterlife? Bro, the Cowboys are down 17-3. I invited Alex in here today.
Oh, your fellow gaming.
We need to talk about this Capcom fuckery.
You people, I need a name for you people.
Gamer rights movement. We fight for you.
Y'all act like y'all are gaming saints and y'all gaming politicians.
We like saints. We don't want the we fight the good fight for people like you.
Man. Listen, I'm head of the it doesn't affect me coalition.
You're head of the I'm gonna get on this bus even though y'all boycotting division.
Listen, it doesn't affect me.
BG like fuck y'all, I gotta go to work. I'm getting on this bus.
The it doesn't affect me coalition is taking new members. We have, Cookie, Candy, we got Juice. So we accepting new members. If you don't give a fuck about nobody else and you play gaming all for yourself and you're self-serving, that's what our club is all about. And you can join. Hashtag it doesn't affect me. But when I was really low, I was just giving them like a rundown of some of the stuff we was going to talk about today, like the DMC microtransactions, the PS1 Classic and N64 Classic.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh damn! You didn't tell me we were live. It's 6:29. We're starting early.
Yeah. Capcom Vancouver closing. Telltale Games closing.
I feel bad for them closing now.
Anti-consumer. We're gonna talk a little bit about anti-consumerism. I got a question for y'all regarding that. Sony competing with itself and breaking its own records. Spider-Man.
Would you expect Microsoft to compete with them?
Hey man, I'm just listening. Listen, Bond. They say you've been going too hard on Microsoft in the past weeks. Like,
so hold on. Let me rewind this. So was I going too hard on the Wii U?
Yes.
Was I going too hard on the PlayStation 3?
Listen, man, I'm just telling you what the people say.
Sony took the necessary steps to improve from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4. Nintendo, in some ways, took the necessary steps to improve from the Wii U to the Switch. Now it's Microsoft's turn to get it, and hopefully they can improve and make the necessary changes to improve from the trash box to the next box. Everybody gets a turn.
All right, man. Listen,
I'm just picking on people to pick on people.
I mean, some people just feel like, they tired of you shitting on the Xbox.
Well,
I'm just relaying the message.
Xbox not making exclusives. I mean, that's like me saying, you're tired of me shitting on the Browns. Well, damn, it took them 635 days to win a game.
Our Xbox, the Browns?
I mean, Brian, but you weren't even playing on Xbox when they had it.
Bruh, you know me since the beginning. What was I primary playing on when I first came to YouTube?
You did have an Xbox 360.
What's your name Halo in college, bro?
Tell him, Jack.
Man.
Tell him, Jack.
Hey, man, y'all heard it.
All I just want, what did Kratos say, Jack, to his son?
Be better.
Yep, don't be sorry, boy. Be better.
Oh, yeah, be
better. That's all I'm
man.
asking. I'm not asking for the impossible. I mean, if Sony and Nintendo can make exclusives, Microsoft can make exclusives. If Sony and Microsoft can make good online, then Nintendo can make good online. I am not asking for the impossible, and I am not asking for things to be done that have never been done before. Am I being unreasonable here, Jack?
But you're not even going to play it.
Don't sound like it. Don't sound like it.
But you're not going to play it, though.
Oh, man.
But see, that's another thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So, for example, somebody said, even if you don't like PlayStation, I don't know how anybody can hate PlayStation. And I 100% agree. Even if you don't like PlayStation, how can you hate a company that's putting out banger after banger after banger after banger? They are motivating the industry to compete at a higher level than a company like Microsoft, because Microsoft's not pushing anybody to do better or make better games. Sony's games are whether you like them or hate them. You look at games like from CD Projekt, games from Rockstar, games from Sony. These are the games that are pushing developers to strive to make better games than the games before. Whether you like them or hate them. They'd be the Cowboys signing a bunch of good players. I don't like them, but that's gonna look at the Golden State Warriors. I don't like them, but they're dominating the league. And what's that doing?
All I gotta say to that is PS Now. You could download games now.
And
we'll get to that. Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 160. Please hit the like button. We appreciate it. Support on Patreon. We read all the super chats that are sent. Consider hitting that join button at the top of the screen. Links in the description for everything. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and hit the notification bell to know when we go live. So yeah, let's do the intros. Blandrew.
Yo, thanks for having me again, BG.
Back from HFIL.
Back from church, sir.
Same difference.
Bond.
What's going on, everybody? Should be a good show today. About to, set some people straight, because some people still don't want to fight the good fight. They want to ride the buses, they want to boycott.
Jimmy.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games. RIP to A Maria Riley. She was killed Wednesday in the drive-by. She's a YouTuber.
Shit.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Damn.
Please tell me she wasn't killed by another YouTuber.
Makeup artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't another makeup? Yo, the makeup artist scene seems to be cutthroat. Didn't another one die last year?
Yeah.
The makeup YouTube community is way more lethal than the fucking game.
Were they putting hits out on people?
Bruh.
Yo, it's crazy, dog.
Y'all gotta
look into it. Y'all look into the story. It's crazy.
Fuck the crumb side. You don't want to be up on that makeup community, dog. It's not a game.
My girl trying to get up in this makeup community.
That's crazy. Pulling drive-by? Was she from Chicago or something?
Yeah, you should look into it, man.
Where was she from, Jimmy?
You should look into it, man. I mean,
tell me what city or state she was in.
Nah, I don't want to say no more about it.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna Google and say it anyway in public. Yeah. Tell me.
Google it.
Smooth.
What's up, everybody? It's the best spot, kids.
He is Google.
Scott. Right. Alex.
Up, everybody, Black Bond is here, and so Cuban Pawn had to show up to throw the tag team down on these corporate slaves defending these booty boxes and microtransactions. So here I am.
Right. And Jack, you said yours?
No. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? There you go.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start off talking about the DMC microtransactions. Capcom. We found out that there will be microtransactions in the single player portion of DMC. There will be like a multiplayer portion of the game, but you know, you can level up your character by spending a little bit of money. And I just want to read this this tweet out loud. Games a lot. This dude on Twitter had some smoke for Bond. Okay,
I think I saw that.
I wanted to get Bond a piece of his mind. He said, "Broken Games AZ, I got a topic. I want to hear you discuss on WWP how are microtransactions in a single only player game affecting the next gamer's experience." That yellow dummy.
You called him a yellow dummy.
Wow.
That yellow dummy on your channel named Black Bond.
Did you invite him on the show like I asked you to?
I did.
Wait a minute.
Dummy.
Oh, he's got a link?
Well, how
He got a 2K19 background. Oh man,
the ultimate booty box background.
oh man.
Oh yeah, so he spends his money.
To
All right,
try
so,
to answer. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Is too stupid to try to answer my question on Twitter, so he deflects it.
All right, so Alex,
That sounds like Bond.
Alex, explain to them my answer because you know he blocked me after he received it.
The simple thing that Bond used before the block was comparing DMC to Shadow of War. Because this is simply something very simple. If it's happened once, it'll happen again. And Shadow of War is an extreme example of what can happen when you allow microtransactions in a single player game. You had 14 hours of grind and they are abusing your time in order to make you pay out of your wallet.
Now, this man did not want to hear me make this claim 3 times. I told him once, I told him twice, I told him 3 times. He said it was deflecting and that has nothing to do with the game when it's the perfect example. So what did he do instead of trying to debate the point, Alex?
He threw down a block.
And then not only that, he went to BG to bitch and cry and complain about it.
He then cried to Papa BG.
And then not only that, when he got the invite to Weapon Wheel, where he at, BG? Where he
He's
at?
a ghost, Bob.
He said, "I don't waste time with deflecting imbeciles who can't stay on topic."
Man.
So where's he at, BG? I thought was he hanging out with Blandrew in Netherworld?
Hey,
Oh
sir.
man!
Oh,
But the
man,
bottom
I'm
line
gonna
is
come
this.
through.
All I know is your name, your alternate name now is Yellow Dummy. That's gonna stick with you.
But the funny thing is, back onto a serious point. Yeah, it's a dumbass question. Because how do we know it affects the games negatively and single player negatively? Because we already saw it in Shadow of War. End of story. End of discussion.
What did it do to Shadow of War?
Don't ask dumb questions, Jimmy, because the developer already came out and told you why it was bad for Shadow of War. The developer said why it was bad.
What did it do? I played the whole game without buying anything.
You know what, Jimmy?
I beat it. I beat the whole game without buying a damn thing.
Do what you do when you tell me to ask what this girl is. Go ahead and Google it. Because the developer already said why they were wrong. So don't act dumb and say you don't know.
No, they took it out because people complained about it, and we know that.
Why did they complain about it?
Is damage control coming down to the ring? Because that's what it sounds like right now.
No, I beat the game without buying.
It doesn't matter if you beat the game without it. The developers said they were wrong for implementing it, and they explained why they were wrong for implementing it. So are you going to defend them for saying they were wrong?
No, I'm telling you that you
exactly.
didn't have to buy it.
There's nothing you need to say.
And I can't wait to play Devil May Cry 5.
I bet you
Yeah. I can't wait for you to pay all that money, boy.
That's about
so hold on,
that's
Jimmy,
about
hold on, Jimmy.
18 games I've counted that Jimmy's about to beat before he even finishes Zelda.
Yo, hold on, what happened?
Hello?
But
Yeah,
the damage control for that seems to be jumping to Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and saying nobody cried and complained when that.
When did Special Edition come out at Blandrew?
Probably 2014, 2013, somewhere around there, I think.
And social media has been getting big since about a couple years ago. Now that people got these podcasts and Twitch and YouTube and Twitter, the voices that get out there weren't as big back then as they are now. And back then we didn't know what it could lead to now, but now we know what it can lead to today. That's why when anybody puts out any bullshit, the pitchforks are coming.
Devil May Cry 5 looks fire.
I am surprised that Capcom would do this in this gaming climate where they see what happened to Star Wars and everything like that. I'm surprised. I am. Right.
And honestly, DMC5 looks like a fantastic fucking
it looks
game.
awesome.
It looks amazing. And the fact that Capcom has been on a roll with great games coming out back to back to back, this doesn't make any sense. And the fact that fans of DMC are so behind this game, everybody looks like they're going to buy this game. And then I can simply point to God of War and I can point to Spider-Man. None of those games have microtransactions.
Mario.
Both of those games sold 3.3 million copies in a very short amount of time. And you're going to tell me you're going to put those things in this game and it's on a multi-plat?
And you know what's crazy about this, Alex, though? The most successful game in like the last 3 years was the latest Monster Hunter. It had none of this.
None of it.
Breaking records on Steam and PC, breaking records on consoles and everything.
None of this bull crap. And you're going to ruin the good thing that you've been doing the last year and a half.
I just don't know why people are surprised by this. This is Capcom. They're like one of the founding
because they did this, they messed up, and they turned it around. They were making it good, and once they start making it good, they turned back around their old ways.
They were giving people exactly what they wanted, and like they were getting they hadn't done anything shady in a while. They were
They made Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That was just last year.
We're talking about post Infinite, though. They've been making a string of good games this year.
They did Monster Hunter and
they're known for having
remasters
in their games, though. They're known for this.
But now you know the problem that's gonna happen. This is gonna negatively impact the Resident Evil 2 remake because once this bullshit comes out, just like how Battlefield is getting negative attention now because of Battlefront. Their next game is going to get negative attention because of Devil May Cry 5.
I agree with that.
Shout out to Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. If only that game could sell 1 million, but that's not what the examples we're using because we know you Nintendo guys don't buy that.
Whoa, okay. Hey, I was part of that.
Hey, that's not a Nintendo IP. That thing ain't selling 1 million, though.
Oh, man.
I think what bothers me the most is the major defense of this. Is people honestly just straight up defending it. It's like you guys like getting fucked in the ass.
Whoa, ankle grabbing?
What exactly is different about this versus any other single player game that has stuff that you can buy in the game? I'm trying to figure out what's the difference here. What's so incorrect about this? I mean, you don't have to spend the money, right? Yeah, you don't have to spend the money.
You also don't have to buy a booty box, but you can.
Listen to what I'm saying. The transactions in this game, what are they?
You can buy all the skills and upgrade all the skills.
Okay, so is that pay to win? Is that the problem?
Yes, that's pay to win.
Is that the problem?
Yeah, that's what people are complaining about. Yeah,
that and okay, now first, and again, it's the Shadow of War thing. They're pushing you to grind. This is the cell phone mentality. This is the freemium mentality. Oh, you don't want to invest your time to do this? Oh, you can pay for it and do it quicker.
Honestly, the whole thing, if Devil May Cry 5 was free, I wouldn't have a problem. The difference is now I'm paying $60 to have my time abused by you, the developer, with a grind that you developed, that you put in there in order to make me open my wallet.
Well,
so now I'm giving you $60, and then you're like, yo,
but you don't have to.
Oh, I don't have to, but instead of me not doing that, now you're going to abuse me by making me grind my time. You ever hear the term?
Well, hold on. Wait. What are you supposed to do in a video game?
No. He's saying
they video game.
They purposely developed it to make it to where you want to buy the microtransactions.
Exactly.
Of course,
making it that
way. So they're gonna make it harder to level up, so you'll buy it.
No, you know what's even there.
And you know do we know that for sure? Do we know that for sure though?
You know what's even
crazier, Jack? Jimmy, they released a statement saying that wasn't going to be the case. It's just for people who want it.
But I'm just saying, this is just the beginning, though. They get it in there now, and then they finesse you later.
We don't know if that's even going to be the case.
Bro, you know how these companies work, Jimmy. They're not your friend.
He just said
they're not your friend.
They're
going to take it in. They just giving you the tip now. Next time, it's going to be the full shaft.
Jesus.
And the crazier thing is this. How are you defending this? This is nothing but a cheat code. To get extra orbs back in the day on Devil May Cry, you just inputted a cheat. Now they're charging you for a cheat code.
Jimmy, they're not even giving you a reach around while they do this.
The game is not even out yet, though. Y'all guys are up there
Bro,
burning the
you
game
have to
across
complain
and the
before
game
it
is
gets out. That's the whole point. Once
But
it's out, it's
they
too
already
late.
said there's a statement that this is for people who don't want to grind.
Yeah, they said
it's not
the
gonna be
orb
difficult.
They said
just
the
said that.
orb system is going to be on par with the other
it's
games,
for
but I guess
people
just the fact that it's in the game has people.
Bro, the whole thing
Yeah,
is
it's
that
in the
people
game, but
don't
people
want to
don't know what
invest
it's
the
like yet.
time.
But Jimmy, the thing is, it's for people who don't want to do the grind. Guess what? They put the grind in there.
The game.
They developed the grind.
But we do
specifically.
not know that for sure.
What do you
We
mean you do not know
sure.
that for sure? They literally developed the grind in order to make you grind.
They said that
or-
about you know why I'm saying that?
Jimmy is a gaming coon.
They gotta make the transaction.
You know why I said that? You know why I'm saying that? Because y'all said this about Shadow of War and there was no problem.
Yes, there was, Jimmy. The developer apologized and removed it. How is that?
And then
not
they
a
even
problem?
changed the game at the
I
very
played
end and re-released
the game.
it.
I played the game and beat it myself.
Jimmy,
I never spent
about
the
your
dime.
opinion, dog.
I never
We've already
spent the
noticed
dime.
this.
I know, but I'm just telling you from the perspective of people that's not out here trying to
we
hype
have
it
to
up.
change your name to
I
Jimmy
beat the
B.
game.
Coonan because you be cooning.
I beat the game. I beat the game without spending a dime, and I enjoyed it, man. And that game caught a lot of heat for no reason.
Yeah, and you know what? You didn't enjoy Zelda, so how really valid is your opinion?
Maybe if they put something that I could buy it, I would play it.
Damn. So Jamie, you're just spread wide open for all of them, aren't you?
Nah, man. But when Street Fighter
Just
5
let 'em
did
all
this and
in.
I was
Just let 'em all
complaining,
in.
nobody cared. Nobody cared.
Are
when
you
Street
kidding me?
Fighter 5 did
And
this.
Street Fighter 5 is not sold well at all.
Street Fighter 5 came out with 5 characters and nobody
And
cared.
and yeah, that game got crushed by everybody except for Hip Hop Coon Gamer.
Yeah, that game sold like ass though.
Yeah, I think even Arms
That
outsold
game
it.
didn't.
Yeah, that game didn't reach its potential at all. I know what
to
you're
me,
talking
that was going to be the new thing that Capcom was going to
I
be
think
doing.
they're gonna get backlash and they're gonna take it out before.
And you know
Of
what?
course they're going to take it out. Of course
And you
they're
know
going
what?
to take it out.
I'm happy that their damn studio in Vancouver closed down. They deserve it. I hope the rest of their studios
Of course
close
they're going to
down.
take it down.
I don't know what the rest of them do.
I hope all their studios close down.
Bond don't want us to have
Whoa.
old games, though.
No, bro, like I said, these are the bus boycotts. You can choose to ride if you want. The rest of us aren't riding.
Well, I can't wait for Devil May Cry 5 to come out, man.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm still there day one, but
y'all said we couldn't make a difference with the loot boxes. Y'all said we couldn't make a difference with Shadow of War. And you
Hey.
still sitting here on the sidelines saying we can't make a difference while we're doing it.
Hey, man, I'm not sitting on the sideline. I'm beating the game without buying it.
No, Jimmy, you're not sitting on the sideline. You're bending over, spreading
No,
it.
I'm not bending over. I didn't buy any microtransactions. Not one.
Okay.
That's not the point, Jimmy. The point is they're abusing your time.
I was cool with it. I got like what?
Yeah, I was cool.
You were cool with it. You were cool with getting abused.
I was enjoying it,
I was
man.
cool with getting abused. It's fine. Don't worry.
I was enjoying
did
that
you
game.
buy Shadow of
Cool
War
with
after they
getting
removed the
abused.
I'm not
microtransactions?
giving those motherfuckers any of my money.
Okay, so you know, forget it.
Bond ain't gonna buy
No,
no
let me
games
listen.
anyway.
Blanket, what you think, Blader? What you think?
No, because if they remove it, that
You know
I
what?
think
You know
that
what?
means you support the decision to be
No,
like, hey, I support
they
you
had
guys
ample
taking
time
this
to
off the
remove it.
game.
They're not slick by removing it late after they got their money. But you know what I thought about? Xbox is doing people a good deed. Here's my positive spin for Xbox now. Any of these games that you don't want to support, any of these games that are doing these stupid ass microtransactions and booty boxes, get it on the Microsoft Game Pass.
Look, hold on, let me address
There you
the
go.
chat because the chat going crazy.
There
Hold on,
you go.
let me say something real quick. Hold on, let me say something. Listen, y'all can listen to Bond all y'all want to be sitting up there boycotting all these games and have nothing to fucking play.
Bro, there's a billion games to play.
Or you could buy the game and speak out before it comes out, and they'll probably remove it or just not support the practice.
Bro, why would they
Buying
let
the
people
game-
that want the
hold on,
Nintendo Online.
Yes, buying the game is supporting the company. I agree.
Yes.
With that. But
already gave them money.
I'd rather buy the game and I support the transactions and have a game to play.
Bro, there's a
Then listen to
billion
Bond
games
and have
out
nothing
here,
to play.
Jimmy. You have not beaten every game out here, so don't act like because you don't get one game doesn't mean you don't have 30 other games.
I'm talking about the
you
games
haven't
that I
beaten.
want to play, the games that I actually like.
Does
Like
So
Shadow
wait,
War.
Jimmy, hold on
So
a
if,
second.
if
Jimmy.
Shadow War would have never came out, I never
Wait,
gotten to play that game and enjoy
wait,
it.
Jimmy. Wait, you honestly think it's okay to give them the full $60 and then not buy the microtransactions?
Yes.
Dumbass.
Well, from you guys, it seems like
Yes, I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine.
See, this
So
is why
then-
I'm on the
so
smooth
hold on.
side with NBA Live.
So here's the thing. Why don't they just not put in the microtransactions?
Because they probably, like BG said, will end up taking them out because of the backlash they're receiving.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. No, hold on. I said if you're going to buy the game for $60, you're not going to use the microtransactions and not buy them. Why should they put them in there in the first place?
But for the people who want to spend their money. Why you want people? If people want to spend their money on a game, they don't have to spend any money on. That's their choice.
Jimmy, do you think they should have put microtransactions in God of War or Spider-Man?
I wouldn't have cared.
Oh man,
I don't think most people would.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
They about to put you at the top.
I would have bought me some new
Jimmy,
Spider-Man
no. Listen, it's not Jimmy be taking L's. It's Jimmy B.
Jimmy B.
Spread.
I would have been, yeah. If they would have had the black suit in there for $5.99, I would have been like, ching, with my credit card swipe. I was like, look at you fools, I'm all jiggy.
And Alex, this is why the government doesn't get involved to save idiots like this from themselves.
It's just unbelievable.
Hey, man, I'm just being real, man.
They about to put you at the top of the CSA bracket, my nigga.
No. Microtransactions, man. Fuck the microtransactions.
Yeah, the corporate slave awards is going to be legitimate this year. We'll be checking game purchases, microtransaction purchases, DLC purchases.
Hey, listen. I
already bought Spider-Man's DLC. That was cop day one.
Yo, and how about that one guy, Alex, that told me that PC started microtransactions? Look at the game expansions you had back in the day. I did not know that an entire game expansion was a microtransaction.
Yeah.
That's why it's called microtransaction, because it's small. I mean,
I feel like, you know what? I feel like if dudes want to spend money, man, and they have those options for those people, then the game is not really that bad.
Look, if you spending your money didn't affect me,
as long as it doesn't affect the game for the people who don't want to.
But you know what? No, but the problem is that it does affect me because I don't have the time to put in all those hours into grinding for orbs.
We got lives.
Yeah, but they said it's
you just explained the whole like functionality of Devil May Cry. You have to grind orbs. That's how
it's been like that since the very
been like that.
Well, here's
now
the thing.
Now they're giving you an option to cut around that, and that's bad.
They're being so nice to me. I can just pay them instead, right?
No, you don't have to. You just play the game like you always did.
I do think they should shame you in some type of way. They're not going to do that because
for cheating,
because you get.
They should duct tape a giant dick on Dante's forehead.
Like just put a big prolapsed asshole on Dante every time you buy it.
Like when you pirate a game, like developers have certain things in there that appear in the game to let you know that you're a cheater. Like they're not going to do it for microtransactions because they don't want you to make you feel bad. But I don't think you should be able to get trophies if you use microtransactions. I think you should
like GTA was like that.
That's another thing, Jack. You're struggling to get a trophy, right?
Yeah,
there's probably hard trophies in God of War where you have to beat those things called those
Valkyries.
Yeah. Now, if I could just buy mad equipment and buy mad skills and be OP and be the Valkyrie and get the platinum while you're up here grinding trying to get and craft equipment, how is that fair to you?
Very lame.
Exactly.
You should be disqualified from trophy.
But you're not going to be because
or I could just play on easy and get the trophy anyway, right?
But some trophies you have to play on hard.
Didn't their Automata have some shit?
They haven't been doing that. They haven't been doing that. They haven't been doing that for a while.
But that's also another thing. If your time is concerned, you shouldn't need to buy things. You should just play it on easy if your time is of the essence.
Hold on.
Wait, did you just mention another option that you don't have to spend money on?
Yeah, but that's not what they're going to allow you to do. They're pushing.
How do you know that? How do you know
Jimmy,
this?
These companies are not your friends.
Listen to this. Listen to this guy. So your option is to not buy the game at all, right?
I don't support bullshit. There's plenty of other games I need to play.
So he wants Capcom closed. What other company? EA, Capcom.
EA can. No.
Who's safe?
EA,
Cyberpunk.
NBA Live is okay.
Hold on. Wait.
NBA Live is okay.
Wait, one second. Jimmy be spreading, and Jimmy
be cooning,
and Jay Barry be swallowing in the chat because I see Jay Barry swallowing Sony every day.
Yo, respect gaming. Shout out to
we got respect gaming.
Alex, remember when Kofi and Jay Barry blocked me because I owned them on the booty box thing?
Oh my god, you just got unblocked on the channel.
I know. They had me blocked that whole time because I owned them on the booty box situation.
And of course, Jay Barry be swallowing is gonna buy DMC 5 day one. They just
all right. Who in this room buying DMC? Who in here buying?
Nah.
I'll buy it on Xbox Trash Bass.
Ooh,
All right, who in the comment section? If you buying DMC Type 1, if you're not Type 2, I'm just interested in seeing how this looks.
They
You're
all
buying it in the chat.
They're not buying it. Now screenshot these people because you know day one they're gonna have that on their play activity.
1 if you're buying it, 2 if you're not.
Hit the like button.
People typing
I see a lot of ones.
I see a lot of ones.
I see a lot of twos.
Hit the like button if you're not buying.
2 might just be like out of non-interest of the
Hit
game.
the dislike button if you're buying.
Yeah,
Hit the like button if you're not buying.
Ooh, that's a good way of doing it. But you're gonna get a lot of dislikes though.
This looks kind of split.
Somebody hit a 3.
Who just dropped? Who's that dumb?
Half of them
They
dudes,
not buying it, then they going to buy
half of them
it.
dudes hitting that too. Watch they play activity.
Bottom line is, I see a 50-50.
Especially if it's dry.
I see a 50-50 split, which is pretty good.
No, that could just be from like not having interest in the game. Like
The game is not. They act like the game is out.
I tell you what, I've only played the first Devil May Cry on PS2.
Yeah, Yoshi said
And I
you should
haven't
create
played
a
any
pool,
sequels
BB.
after that. But this fucking Devil May Cry looks cool as fuck.
It does.
I'm interested in it. But now I'm
you
thinking to
know what?
myself, what are you doing?
If I want to play that
You
shit,
know
that
what?
shit.
Yo, you know what I just realized? A lot of companies gonna start doing this too. Watch. I bet you they're gonna say that
That's
there's
the
transactions
whole
in those games.
shit,
Hold
man.
on, let me finish. They're gonna say there's transactions in these games, and when the game is getting ready to come out, they're gonna say there's no transactions just to get you fucking dudes to talk about the fucking game.
I got
That's
that.
fucking up the publicity of the game, though.
They're not gonna
That-
have transactions in this shit.
Look
Watch.
at that's a dumb point to make because look at Battlefield.
Yeah.
Look at Battlefield 4, whatever, 5, whatever's coming out, Jimmy. That
Nah, I know
that
what I'm
bad
talking
publicity
I know what I'm
translated into bad pre-orders.
I know what I'm talking about.
All right,
You never do.
let's transition into Capcom Vancouver closing.
Good.
You know, they
Good
made
riddance.
the Dead Rising.
Dead frame rate.
I don't feel. Listen. Here's the thing, right? And I want to talk about like. I don't necessarily feel bad about like bad studios closing. Like, yeah, you don't want the people to be jobless, but studios that make trash games, I feel like this is kind of a good thing. It like Bonds, it's survival of the fittest. If we have trash studios closing, we have less trash games releasing.
BG, you're heartless. You're
I agree
heartless.
with that.
Heartless, dog.
I agree with
But
that.
hold on. Because look, there's no curation in the gaming industry. You could release shit. It's completely okay to release shit in the gaming industry because there's no curation. Nobody can say, "Oh, this game isn't up to a standard," right? So I think a lot of studios have been closing, and it sends the message: you have to release good games. Like there are some exceptions where good studios get closed, but you know, for a lot of the time, they're trash studios.
yeah, it was always
I don't
crazy
feel
to
bad
me.
about
Like
it. I
out
don't
of all
feel
the IP Capcom has, that Dead Rising was always one of the ones that just managed to hang on out there. I don't know. I thought it was pretty bad.
Dead
So-
Rising 4 was not a bad game. I don't know why you guys.
They added the ending in DLC, though.
Oh, but Jimmy didn't have a
no,
problem
they
with
didn't.
that.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They
I beat the
definitely
game.
did.
I beat the game. Yeah, and I streamed me beating the game, and
I
that
feel
was
you,
the ending
Jimmy,
of the
bro.
game. You know
I
what
feel you, bro.
Shout out Dead Rising 4. That was a good game, man.
Apparently not.
Really out of control today.
The other thing I wanted to say about this is like,
I really enjoyed
I
that.
just, and Jack, you know, Jack had said something to me about this, like on Twitter. Y'all people who are like, you know, oh man, they lost their jobs, and no, y'all don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
we
that
don't,
happened.
we
Yeah.
don't really care that these people lost their job. Like, we care, like, damn, that sucks. But do we like, okay, do you care enough to like, yo, these people got families and kids? Are you gonna send them any money? You don't care that much. Like, let's be real. Let's
one
not faking
thing-
like we care.
I do
No.
think it's a difference between, you know, Dead Rising just sucking and what happened to Telltale. Like the Telltale guys should not have been hiring people a week before they closed. That I feel bad for.
Damn, they did
Like,
that?
Yeah, like, you
Yeah.
gotta uproot your whole
fuck?
Like imagine if I live in New York, right? And I go move down to California. I got a job, I moved down to California. Then a week later they close the studio. That I feel
But
is-
that closing looked sudden though. It looked like something really
It
went
was
wrong
sudden.
somewhere.
Mm,
Yeah,
It
something
was
like
sudden,
that.
but you
Remember, they were in the middle of a lawsuit, though.
Yeah, it looked like something happened that
Oh,
made them
man.
have to do that immediately.
They actually made games people like, though. That's the
stay on
difference.
Capcom before we transition over. But as far as I'm concerned, all Capcom studios could close right now.
Nah, bro,
They're
you
shooting
wildin'.
right now.
This kind of one gotta have no games.
You wildin'.
No way, not just because what they're doing with Devil May Cry 5, but Mega Man 11 is absolute gutter trash.
Facts.
If Bond could live in his own world, we would all only have CD Projekt Red.
Capcom is mainly just dropping remasters though.
You'd
So
Exactly.
actually, Jimmy, you know what the thing is? You'd actually have good video games.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
one
what you
every 5 years, right?
You're right. Did Spider-Man have microtransactions?
Did God of War have it?
Did you play with Spider-Man? Did you play with
I
Spider-Man?
haven't gotten to that yet. I'm playing Octopath Traveler.
Hey Jimmy, guess what? Jimmy, guess what?
I
I'm
thought
playing
that was
Spider-Man.
trash though. Hold
No,
on,
Jimmy, come here, come here, come here, Jimmy. I'm playing Spider-Man.
Hold on, no, I'm not done with the
I'm another
boyfriend.
Bond.
Hold on,
Come on
listen.
over here. I'm playing Spider-Man. Talk to me.
Listen, I'm not done with that yellow dummy. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Did you play Spider-Man though?
I have not gotten to it yet, Jimmy. I'm playing Octopath.
I thought Octopath was trash.
It's
though.
not good, but guess what? I paid $60 for it, so I'm gonna finish it.
Oh man, listen to this guy. Should they close?
Vancouver only made Dead Rising, right? Nothing else.
Yeah.
Didn't they also make what's that? Lost Planet?
No.
Lost Planet, only the first one was good.
Yeah, they can get that trash out of here. Listen,
Yeah, another game.
Media Molecule is next. All right.
Hell, absolutely. If
The close next, freaking Retro
No.
Studios.
See, this guy want everybody to close.
Retro ain't made a game in 5 years.
They haven't announced the game in 7 years. Why do they need to be open?
Oh, shit.
They're working on a Star Fox racing game.
Oh my god!
I still haven't played Wolf Among Us. I need to try that.
Oh,
listen,
imagine that.
Season 2 ain't
Jimmy.
never coming on. Shit.
Low key,
you complain about games you can't play, but you still haven't played games you want to play.
You know who I also
Hey, it's too many, man. Thank God the studios are still
Alex,
open.
there's so many games, but he
So
can't
many
avoid
games.
one game that's trying to fuck him in the ass.
No, but the thing is, Jimmy be spreading.
Nah, maybe I'll
man.
buy the bike in Zelda and then I want to play it.
Jimmy B. Coonan.
Oh, you getting the bike and Zelda?
Let me see how much that DLC
So you're gonna buy that season pass that was honestly a waste of money because there's nothing.
Yeah,
in
I
it.
think I'm gonna buy it.
And they
Make the
actually
game more fun.
locked features that should have been in the game day one behind the season pass. And you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
spend
I'm
money
definitely
on
gonna
that.
buy it now. This sounds good. Yeah.
I bet
Hey,
you are.
Alex, you heard what Jimmy said. All game developers are going to be doing this soon, and that's the point why we don't want it to start now.
Yeah, as long as it's an option, man. As long as it's an option, just give me.
No, it's an option now. Okay.
with Telltale Games though. I actually was surprised because I don't pay attention to Telltale Games. I don't like none of the games. I automatically was assuming the way people talked about their games, how much they love them. I thought every one of these games was selling a shitload. I automatically
It was
assumed
it was a product of mismanagement.
All right, so the DLC is only $20.
It wasn't a product of their games not selling or them, because look at their IPs: Marvel, Batman, Wolf Among Us,
Minecraft,
Game of Thrones,
Borderlands.
Minecraft. They're dealing with high-end properties that are making money. Their management and their HR was just absolutely terrible.
I think another thing that hurts Telltale is that they make games that you don't have to play. Like I watch DSP play a lot of Life is Strange.
First of all, hold on,
fun.
Blinder. Wait a minute.
There's a lot of
Wait.
You watch DSP?
Why are you watching DSP?
Oh man.
No, I think he makes a good Let's Plays for those type of games, not skill.
Are you waiting? Are you waiting for him to be streaming when no one's looking again?
You already got called twice, though.
No, but I think like that affects the game. Like it's a good streaming game that you don't have to play or buy to enjoy it.
That's true.
He's right. I never even thought about that. So
That game even have those games have a feature where you can download an app, and if somebody's streaming it, you could just select what they do. You know what I'm saying? So you can play it without even buying a fucking game. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, they should.
That's why, and they want to know why they're closing. That's what I'm
They
saying.
should have definitely
There's too many ways to get their games for free too. There's a lot of ways to play their games for free.
I think if they're not careful, even I think Avalanche could close.
Mm.
And the reason
They
I
also
say this,
make
Because Avalanche.
Avalanche games, they're like Just Cause. A lot of the games,
Oh, yeah, get them out of here! Like
they're not actually their games. They, these are games that they're working on for like other, publishers or whatever. Like they only really own Just Cause, which is trash and doesn't really sell that much each year, and they're up to 4. Like they low key could be next. Like I don't know. Depends on how they manage their money.
I wouldn't feel bad.
Somebody actually had a picture showing it. Somebody had them on a picture of studios closing. That's funny you say that.
I think it's
on Twitter.
I actually like Telltale though. It's I'm sad to see him go.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Yeah, Walking Dead season 1 was cool, but Rare, that's another one we should get out of there. I don't think they really did anything post Nintendo.
Did you guys, well, the thing is, on Press Start Podcast Thursday, we talked about how Nintendo was probably screwing over Microsoft by giving them Rare.
Oh yeah, they sold them a husk of a company for $250 million.
Big time.
No, but when Rare was with Nintendo, at least they were making good games still.
No, exactly. Yeah, and then they shuttered the whole thing out, and then they sold it to Microsoft.
They'd already disbanded the top developers at Rare. They basically just sold them the IPs.
That was really a finesse. God damn.
Which basically was Jet Force Gemini and Banjo-Kazooie. Because everything else Rare made was Donkey Kong. That's a Nintendo property.
They got conquered, but they didn't really do anything for them.
Do anything, and then they made him start doing Connect games.
So, question. Moving on to the subject of anti-consumerism, because I'm sick of seeing this word and like anybody really using it. Can you really point out anti-consumerism of another platform if you really own a platform that's clearly anti-consumer, which is really all of them in some type of way?
As far as
what's the question?
Give us an example. That's a confusing question.
All right, so the Nintendo Online, like, would y'all consider that anti-consumer?
Yes.
Very. Because of one thing. If they look, I don't like paying for online, but at least with the Microsoft Xbox and the Sony PlayStation, you're getting something competent.
Right.
At the end of the day, with Nintendo, you're getting charged for something that's more incompetent than something that existed in 2002.
Not only that, but I can also add the fact that you had the online for free for quite some time, and now you have to pay for it months after.
So we got Nintendo Online, you could say that's anti-consumer. You got Microsoft. That's the only platform where you actually still have to pay to play free-to-play games.
Right.
And then you have, Sony, which, depending on how you feel about it, crossplay is not, the lack of crossplay. So
no, stop. Because Sony has more crossplay than the other two developing systems combined.
But I'm just saying,
don't want to play with the other two jabronis.
I'm just saying there's something everybody can point out. So can a Nintendo fan really point out Microsoft for being anti-consumer? Can a Microsoft fan really point at Sony for doing it when they all do it?
Here's the thing. Anybody can point the finger, but pointing the finger doesn't solve the problem.
There's your answer.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's your answer.
And we all support shit that we probably shouldn't, but like I said, tolerance level is dependent on preference.
Yeah.
If you prefer something, you're gonna tolerate it more.
And it's like Shannon Sharp said, tolerance versus productivity.
There you go.
When the tolerance exceeds the productivity, it's time for Capcom Vancouver to go. It's time for Telltale to go.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie,
Battlefront 2 to go.
I got real low tolerance when it comes to shit I want. You already know this. Like,
we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag doesn't affect me.
Yeah, they can do a whole bunch of bullshit. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. Like,
but BG was the first to complain about his PC messing up, but that don't affect me.
I remember he was coming after.
Are we going to BGB spreading now? Is that what's going on?
BG's always been a little hoe.
Leave me out of this.
Damn.
Leave me out.
Hold on, Blandrew. What you say, Blandrew?
Here's a good question. Here's a good question.
Blandrew would be spreading. He getting Nintendo Online.
Now he's about to come at you, BG. What you say, Blandrew?
No, I remember when BG was coming at people for wanting X-Men and Marvel vs. Capcom. Saying,
"Oh my god, that was sad, BG. I can't believe that."
That was not exactly the angle, but we're not.
Sentinel and Magneto are classics to that game.
I never said they shouldn't be in. I just said it's not. It doesn't make or break the game. That's what
you also said
affect
graphics. Graphics don't matter in a fighting game.
Like, imagine Street Fighter without Ken and Ryu.
That's not the same.
Yeah, yes, it is.
I don't think so. I don't think that's the same.
Magneto and Sentinel were iconic characters to that franchise. Period.
Wolverine and Cyclops are iconic.
That too.
I don't think it's.
But BG doesn't affect me. And now your game is dead. So how did that affect you? How did that affect you?
Magneto, like, and fucking the rest of the X-Men and Wolverine not being in Marvel is not the same. That's like more Scorpion and Sub-Zero not being in Mortal Kombat, right?
Bro, the game is dead. So how did that did affect you?
Hey man, people still be online.
Here's another thing, right?
I never defended it, like I said.
How's Battlefront going? Anybody still talking or playing about
man?
Isn't Battlefront? Isn't EA getting sued now by the Belgian government? Huh? Weird.
Yeah, I know nobody's talking about Battlefront or playing that anymore.
Weird, Bond. Weird.
Now, why did that
how these companies are getting sued now?
Jack, why would that game die at such an early
preview? Oh man, thank you, Bond.
You're welcome, Jack. See, at least Jack appreciates my efforts.
These PC niggas on a high horse. Like, relax, nigga.
Jack, is there anybody on your PlayStation friends that's playing Battlefront 2?
Absolutely not.
Now, why do you think that is?
Is it on the Switch right now?
Kids move. Is anybody on Xbox playing Battlefront 2?
No.
Nobody's on Xbox playing nothing, nigga.
I don't see anybody on my Origin playing Battlefront 2. Exactly. You know, let me open up my Origin right now and see.
Holier than thou, PC gamer.
It's just Battlefront 2
than thou.
I'm about to catch it.
Weird.
I do the right thing. I'm a PC.
How much is Battlefront 2 on Origin?
You know what's
right
funny,
now?
BG? We never brought up PC gaming. You did.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because listen, you PC,
Oh, man.
Here's what it is.
BG spreading.
You PC niggas always want to be the Jesus Christ of the gaming industry. And
That is true, though.
Right and do what's morally right. Listen, I don't give a fuck about what's morally right. I'm gonna keep it real.
And you know what we got for that? We don't have to pay for online like y'all do.
Damn about what's morally right.
While
I
you
this
were,
for myself.
hold on. While you were paying for Xbox Live at the 360 era, we had it for free.
And when they tried to charge us, guess what happened, BG? Oh, we didn't go for that. And guess
Damn,
what? We get to play for free.
And they get all the Xbox games now. That's crazy.
Yep. Faux.
Man, it's almost like if you just fucking tell them don't do this and you don't buy their game, even if you don't support the microtransactions, they bend to your will.
Hold on, wait a minute. Speaking of that,
That's basically how capitalism works.
I got a question.
Weird,
Platforms. I
Don.
do what I
Weird.
want.
It's almost like if you don't give them money, they start doing what you want. Huh.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, right? Real quick. Speaking of PC gaming, how do y'all feel about Kids Move tweeting out that PC gamers look like they licked seasoned butthole? How do y'all feel about
Have you seen what Xbox gamers look like?
Wow.
You got a pregnant transsexual predator.
Oh, Jesus.
An old dude that stalks people around Best Buys. Some smug Italian dude that's picking fights with 15-year-olds at a GameStop on a midnight launch on Destiny. Should I continue?
Can I also interject here? If you're not seasoning the buttholes you're licking, are you even licking buttholes?
There you go. Oh man.
You got another guy that wears the same white wife beater for every one of his videos.
He hasn't been around for.
He hasn't made a video in like 2 years.
Oh, y'all talking about fucking what was it?
Blazing Phoenix.
That dude's an idiot, bro. That dude's an idiot, bro.
God damn.
Let's not even talk about that midget Puerto Rican who's sitting up here with a Bob the Builder get up, wearing a Crocodile Dundee hat, arguing with people at GameStops.
I'm not sure who that is. Going this
sitting out from Puerto Rico. This dude looked like he dumped a whole salt shaker on his beard. Bald as hell, also wearing a Crocodile Dundee hat.
So I like Smooth, but Smooth, you can't say something when you're looking like that, man.
Oh shit! What were you saying about my sexy ass, huh?
Oh shit!
I'm a very attractive man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if all Xbox like me, then I'm in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're the best.
Stop staring. Right? Okay. Stop staring. I know you're staring.
Is that what?
Oh man.
Should I talk more? Somebody.
I don't want to talk about men. I want to talk about.
Smooth, you're like 5'4" and you can barely keep yourself together. Please.
I am not 5'4". I'm about 5'10", sir. About 5'10".
What the fuck?
I
5'10".
don't want to talk about
179 pounds.
You're $170. Please just stop. Shh, hold down. Sit down.
Kiss me. I saw a comment once that somebody said you look like the main dinosaur from The Land Before Time or something.
The long neck. You talking about the long neck?
It was one of those dinosaurs.
Oh
I forgot what it was named.
What the fuck going on, man?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's talking about long neck, my nigga.
God damn.
The only thing people can say about me is they're just jealous of my nice creamy complexion. Creamy. Whoa.
Oh my god. Call yourself creamy.
Not my fault. Y'all burnt, dark ass niggas. Wow. I'm jealous of my caramel white skin complexion.
Let's go.
See,
It was Littlefoot.
that's the one thing, right? I've never seen anybody that's not dark as hell make fun of my complexion.
Talk that talk, bro. Talk that talk, bro.
You're killing me. No, stop, BG, stop. Take it off the screen. I can't.
The one with the green eyes, y'all. Oh man. Oh man, best butt.
Hey, nobody light skin ever making fun of my complexion. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my
All
god.
y'all charcoal stuck on the grill, motherfuckers.
God damn.
BG, I'm fucking crying because of you, son of a bitch.
You know, Smooth just got like the Littlefoot nose. What? Hey, let's not talk about men. Let's talk about games. The PS1 Classic was announced.
I just pre-ordered mine today.
You serious?
Oh,
You don't even know the lineup though.
Wait, isn't that? I thought you would be against the PS1 Classics.
You know why I like these little classic consoles?
Why you like them, boy?
Because when I got like nephews and nieces and little cousins that come over, I don't like them touching my OG shit. So it's just
that makes sense. Makes sense.
Say, you want to play Nintendo? Here's a Nintendo Classic. Oh, you want to play Uncle's Super Nintendo? Here's the Super Nintendo Classic. Oh, you want to play PlayStation? I don't want them touching my original stuff.
You don't want them on the jewel cases cracking them or anything?
There you go.
Yeah. $100, you gonna play that shit too, fam.
No, I haven't even played my NES Classic or my Super NES Classic.
Wait, why would they want to play PS1 out of like everything that's out right now?
Little kids are curious.
What do you mean? Why would you want to play PS1? That's the dumbest thing to say.
No, I'm saying modern day kids.
Look, young kids want to play. Like my niece, right? She hates all video games unless they're Nintendo or Genesis games.
Yeah, she should.
She does not like 3D games. She'll tell us and yell at us to turn off the TV. She wants to watch Elsa or whatever. But if it's a regular Nintendo game, she's all up in that shit.
So the PlayStation Classic is $100 coming out in December. It's coming with 20 games. They haven't
no AC adapter.
Whoa, no AC adapter.
Yeah, they're doing a new 3DS.
So how am I supposed to power it?
The TV.
It run off USB.
Oh, then why does it need an AC adapter?
It's coming with 20 games. They haven't announced all the games yet, but it will have Final Fantasy 7, Ridge Racer, Type 4, Tekken 3, Wild Arms, Jumping Flash, and a few other games.
They'll probably have Metal Gear.
It's gotta have MGS.
That'll be tough.
I think. You think Crash Bandicoot and Spyro will be on it?
Yeah,
they shouldn't put Crash on it because we got the remake. That'll be a waste to me.
I mean, but it's for different people though.
Like, exactly.
My problem with the PlayStation Classic is it doesn't have the analog sticks,
the DualShock.
So
that's because they're not going to have any games that came out after that, Alex. It's like the launch of the PlayStation 1.
So no Ape Escape.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, trash.
This is like the beginning of PlayStation. They're celebrating the commemorative dethroning of Nintendo.
If they're going to do a launch thing like that, then they better have Battle Arena Toshinden.
Yeah, the crazy thing is the 64 lineup is probably going to be better anyways.
I doubt it.
That already leaked. 64
you know why I doubt it, Blandrew?
What's up?
Because all those rare games can't be on it.
Yeah.
No. They got some rare games on it.
No GoldenEye, no.
Wait, Jack, you got the list or something?
Hold on, I gotta go find it. God damn it! It did leak though. Hold on. I tweeted it out yesterday.
I don't believe that leak. But you understand what I'm saying, though, Blandrew.
Yeah,
there's a lot of games, but they can't put any of those rare games on it.
Well, if Jack is right and this thing does rare, I mean,
the only rare game on it was like a DK64 though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not rare. That's
Nintendo owns. And honestly, nowadays, those collection-a-thon 50-hour games, nah, I would never play one of those ever again.
They gonna keep that N64 controller true to form? No, I ain't trying to use that shit. I ain't gonna get
too.
I never had a problem with the 64 controller.
That is the worst controller of all time.
The GameCube is the worst controller.
No.
Oh, you ain't like the GameCube controller? They still make the GameCube controller.
At least the GameCube controller is comfortable.
Game controllers.
Here you go, Blender. Here you go, the list.
All right, let me check.
Now my fucking paste ain't working.
Perfect Dark will not be on it because that's a rare game.
There you go. If that list is true, then those are the games that's gonna be on.
Okay, we got let me put it up.
Oh, Bomberman 64, that's a good ad.
Bomberman 64 is the shit.
That was a good game.
Donkey Kong 64, Excite Bike,
F-Zero,
Kirby 64. Oh, this is all this is predictable.
Exactly.
Yes. This is
and another thing, Blandrew, the problem with the N64 Classic. The problem with the N64 Classic is all it is older versions of the same games you're playing today.
Mm-hmm.
So, Twisted Metal, well, let's see, Tekken, Final Fantasy, all this stuff's already out.
No, but a Final Fantasy is a different Final Fantasy from another. Mario Kart is Mario Kart. You're driving around the track shooting shells at people. It's just an inferior version of the same game.
Wait, are you really about to just discredit?
I mean, Nintendo games aren't like that though. We ain't going.
Bro, you can't Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8 are two entirely different games per se. Mario Kart 64 to Mario Kart Double Dick Rider is the same game with two people in the car.
I mean,
they're still good games though.
They're good games, but that point does stand true.
I just find it really funny how there was some PlayStation mans shitting on the NES Classic, but
I agree.
Pre-ordering the PS1 Classic.
I will say, at the very least, I haven't seen Jack do that, so he's.
Thank you, Blake. I'm glad somebody finally noticed I ain't never did.
Yeah,
This is why you gotta be You know, this is why you got to be careful about what you shit on, because you got to realize your own bias.
Yeah, eventually it's going to
If it served you, you would be down for it.
I think these classics have like a specific reason to exist. I get it, but I would really have just liked the PS4 or even PS5 to be backwards compatible.
Oh, I agree.
For sure.
But I don't think that's
I think that's where Xbox is killing it.
I don't think that's the market these things are going for.
No, they're going for
more. It's really more of a collector's thing, I guess.
Yeah, but if you're a collector, you'd have the original though.
But no, I mean, it like the piece itself is like a
collector's
like
item. I mean,
it's a commemorative piece of something.
It's similar for like Jack, who bought that crazy PS4.
Exactly.
I sold mine for $1,000. Shout out to that guy.
I've never bought up any of the classic consoles yet. I really have no desire to.
I want the SNES classic. I don't want the NES.
Hey, listen, if they make a PS2 classic, I might buy that shit just for the startup screen, bro.
Hey, but you know you can hack them. You can hack them Nintendo joints and put like a lot of games on them.
Oh, you could also just get a Roku for half the price and load everything on there.
Yeah, because all of those things, that's what they are. That's what.
But again, you know, these are for people that are more casual suited. They're not like us. They're not just gonna go. You know what I mean?
So if the 64 and the PS1 launch in the holiday, which one do you think is selling more?
PlayStation 1.
I think they both gonna do numbers.
Yeah,
I think I'm going 64 for this one.
Me too.
Of course you would.
No, I just think more people would go for that.
I don't know. I think the
Nintendo got that lot.
Well, the PS1 got announced.
I think the PS1. Okay, so I had a PS1 on launch, and I think that console is like a hallmark console.
Yep.
The N64 is not.
I
don't think Classic is not outselling the Super Nintendo Classic.
I don't think the N64 was a system that aged really well.
No, but I think PS1 did age well.
And
I think PS2 aged the best, personally.
Yo, no.
Yeah.
I played the PS. You have to spend like hundreds of dollars just to make that thing look good. GameCube and Xbox hold up way better than even Dreamcast holds up.
No, man. Playing Zone of the Enders, playing Metal Gear Solid 2, playing Dot Hack, like all those games still look good.
The PlayStation 2 was the most one-sided generation in the history of gaming.
I'm talking about which, like, you can still go back to its library. Exactly. I don't think it holds up as much as the other consoles.
The PlayStation 2 have?
I mean, it has Shin Megami Tensei. I don't really care for most of the PS2's JRPG library.
So what RPGs did you care about that gen, Blandrew?
Shin Megami Tensei, Dragon Quest 8, and I guess
Persona.
that's it. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei.
That's not Persona. Shin Megami
That's Shin Megami Tensei. It's called Shin Megami Tensei Persona Bond. I have the case right here.
I understand that because Atlas is stupid, but those are entitled two different franchises.
Okay, then Persona and Shin Megami Tensei.
There you go. That's two different franchises right there.
Voice.
Yo, y'all stupid.
So what were you playing that generation, Blandrew? Melee for 4 years?
I had a PS2. I said I liked the PS2, but as far as consoles that actually hold up,
I said, what were you playing?
Oh, just GameCube and PS2. That's how I usually get down.
Nigga, what games were you playing?
I was playing Super Monkey Ball.
I rest my case. Continue.
Wait, Super Monkey Ball is a good game. What are you talking about?
Jesus.
Listen,
I bet you were probably playing that game. What is that? Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. You're probably playing.
I'm noticing a trend. You know how Kofi like any game you could fly it. I noticed Blandrew like any game with a monkey in it.
Wow. You know what? That's true. I'm seeing that.
Super Monkey's Ball, Ape Escape.
Oh, you getting that Odyssey to the West, Blandrew?
You like any game with a monkey in it?
Oh man. No, they just happen to be good games. But yeah, I was playing a lot of stuff.
You talk about PlayStation 2's lineup don't hold up, but he playing Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg and Super Monkey Ball. Get the hell out of here, Blandrew.
I was playing. What else was there? Guitar Hero, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Ape Escape, Crash to Insanity, a lot of stuff. Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
So the PlayStation 2 don't hold up, but you just named a whole shitload of PlayStation 2.
Oh my! I said compared to the Dream, like is quality wise.
Compared to what?
All the games on the Dreamcast were on the PlayStation, pretty much.
All
ported over.
It's like that Super Nintendo thing. Like it just holds up better. Like you can go back to them and they functionally work better than the games.
So you mean games like Dark Cloud, Black, Arc the Lad, Grandia 3, Manhunt, Manhunt 2, MGS 2 and 3, Radiata Story, Silent Hill,
Gran Turismo,
Star Ocean, Suikoden 3 and 4, Siphon Filter.
That's Suikoden 3. You guys acting like y'all play.
Time Splitters, Unlimited Saga, Wild Arms, the whole series, Xenosaga. You tell me they don't hold up still?
Pretty much. I said compared to the competition.
So what was the competition?
Oh my. Like games you can go back to and they just look and feel better.
Like
PS3
what?
I'm gonna have to tag Bond in. You go, Bond.
Shit. Well, you want me to like walk into and just start naming off games off my shelf?
Oh,
I don't
Go
think.
ahead, Blandrew. I want to hear you
PS1
say name some games besides giant eggs and playing with monkeys' testicles and stuff.
I don't think PS1 games held up well because the controller scheme.
Well,
like
graphically, but
Those are the most pixelated joints ever.
I mean, playing them out,
RPGs hold up well, but outside of that, no.
Yeah,
haven't
no.
played PS1
I don't even
long
think
time.
PS2 had a good JRPG selection like that.
You are barking up the wrong
Oh
tree.
my god.
Compared to PS1 or even DS, I don't think PS2 had a great RPG.
Okay,
There might have been like quantity
I
wise.
feel like you about to get flamed for saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, they can feel however they want, but
Considering that the DS's RPGs are mainly like side stories, sequels, or
The comment section about to rip you apart for saying that.
Real fallback hours.
Oh, the pony wheel. Yeah, okay.
Hey man, they like it.
Hey man, you saying it dog?
Because you're not going to sit up here and tell me that Persona 1 and 2 are better than Persona 3 and 4.
I never said they were.
Oh, but didn't you just say that PlayStation 1's JRPGs are better than PlayStation 2's?
Oh, so you're gonna do like 2 games out of a whole?
I'm just saying.
That's what he do.
Shin Megami Tensei Nocturna, you play that?
Of course, I played it, but I always repped Shin Megami Tensei and Persona.
Okay.
Yo,
Golden Sphere, Rogue Galaxy, FF12.
No, I don't rep FF12.
Valkyrie Profile 2.
No.
Let me save Blandrew. Let's talk about Spider-Man breaking this game sales record.
Like I said it would. I told you it beat God of War.
Previously held by God of War, which was God of War, did the 3 million in what, a month? Was it a month or 2?
No, 5 million in a month. 3.1 in 3 days.
3 days.
And then Spider-Man did 3.3.
Yeah.
So Sony out here breaking Sony records.
Woo.
Jack, didn't I tell you because Spider-Man was a huge property that it would beat out God of War?
Oh man, you did, bro. I didn't think it was gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't
There
think
was a lot of debate. There was a lot of debate.
I mean, it was a lot of debate, but pick up that phone because I called it.
Oh Lord.
Shout out to Insomniac, man.
Oh, what's the next?
Weapon Wheel memes is out of control. They got me and Alex giving Jimmy the 3D.
Yeah.
Hey, so pardon my pony, but what's the next?
There we go.
I said pardon my pony. What's the next Sony game you think gonna break the record again? Because we know next one.
I think The Last of Us would be the only option.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's get the bets out the way.
Two.
Let's get the bets out of the way because everybody want to know: do y'all think it's gonna beat Spider-Man? I've said no.
Last of Us will. Last of Us will.
I think
it'll beat Spider-Man.
I don't know, man.
I feel like Last of Us Part 2 is going to be a launch for PS5, and that's going to help it even more over.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that, but that's true.
a lot of people bringing up like, oh, Last of Us Part 2 is gonna be rated M. It's not gonna do it, but y'all got to remember, God of War is rated M, and it did 3.1. So that ain't really got.
The thing is, though, Spider-Man is just appeals to such a wide array of people. Kids,
that's what I'm thinking.
So I don't think it can beat Spider-Man.
I don't know when they should do this next gameplay show, whenever that is. I think, and then whenever they announce that release date, people gonna be like, "Yeah, I need that right there."
I don't know. We also got to see.
Bond called it, man. He called it. He said it ain't gonna.
We also got to see how many butch ass girls Ellie's gonna be making out with.
Oh man!
Wait, Jack, how many did Part 1 do on PS4 just alone? Not talking
19 total. 19 total, right?
Oh no, I think it's like 17 million total. On PS4.
Just for PS4?
Alone?
Yeah.
No, that's all together. I'm not sure.
Then we got to see if Joel is in it. We got to see if Ellie can swim. We got to see if people can swing blunt objects correctly.
Oh, here go Bond. They gonna step into the swing next time, Bond.
Speak from your heart, like Jay Barry would say, Bond. Speak from your heart.
You think the Kojima name's gonna push Death Stranding over Spider-Man?
Man, that game trash.
Fuck no.
Listen, man, I'm tired of hearing about Death Stranding. I'm tired of seeing games. Every gameplay released just confuses me more. Every trailer release just confuses me more.
But just think about that. Metal Gear didn't even do what? What did Metal Gear do?
I don't even know.
MGS5?
Yeah, it didn't do that.
Right.
It did okay. It did okay, but I don't think
it did pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like super early into the generation.
But people was on their fuck Konami tip back then too, though. So you know what I mean?
That changed?
No, I'm saying a lot of people boycotted the game because of that, though.
Yeah, this is like has nothing to do with Konami.
Yeah, they not gonna have no boycotts on Death Stranding.
Oh, hold on, BG, the computer crashed.
Yeah, earlier. Y'all ain't see when I got booted out?
That's a
I see when you came back in.
That sounds like a you problem.
That's crazy because I've never been blue screened before, and I can't believe that shit
You need to
happened.
get off of Pornhub. You married now.
Oh man, I don't do that, sir. I don't go on such websites.
Yeah, we do need to get back to the Nintendo Online. I don't think we spoke about that.
I think we spoke about that.
Nah, we got to go down.
What else is there to say?
We got to go down the run list of the features and lack of features and stuff.
Can we get some other stuff? I want to.
No. We got to talk about Nintendo Online.
No, I think we need to keep it.
Well, Andrew, what did you like about the Nintendo Online?
I thought portable NES games was pretty lit. So,
are there portable?
of course.
Wait, you're paying $20 for portable NES games?
Bond, I don't really want to get into this again. What you meant, like,
do you own a laptop or a cell phone?
Plead the fifth.
yeah, I do.
Congratulations, you have the whole library portable in the palm of your hand.
Yay.
Let that man live. Let Nintendo live one episode.
So, you're not like disappointed that there's no like voice chat or anything?
Of course I am. But I've been over this with you last week.
Are held by ransom that you got a noose around your neck for the cloud saves?
Yeah, BG.
Reggie sat up here and lied to y'all, telling you that we delayed it to bring you
Reggie
more
definitely a fucking lying.
robust feature system that you would be proud to pay for.
You done, bro?
I'm saying, so you don't like any of this, so why'd you buy it?
I didn't buy it.
Oh, you didn't buy
I'm
it?
still on my trial. I'll get it after that.
Okay.
Oh, he said he gonna re-up after that. I see you.
So you're getting the tip now, but you're getting the shaft later, huh?
If you want to call it that, man, sure.
Jesus. So what improvements would you like, Landrew?
Everything you just listed, basically.
I like
how hard is it for Nintendo? See, here's my thing, right? Here's what kills about Nintendo fans. They'd be crying and complaining every time Sony or Microsoft copies Nintendo. Why can't Nintendo just copy Sony and Microsoft Online?
Hey, don't look at me. I really don't care what Sony does as far as copying who, like this whole PlayStation Classic. I was actually rooting for that thing to happen, but no Ape Escape, so I don't really care.
Ape Escape is dog shit for the record.
Thank you.
Hey, man, what do you hype, BG, as far as PlayStation mascots?
I don't give a fuck about a mascot, nigga. I'm 28 years old.
No, I'm saying, like, what? Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet?
No, they mascots is like Kratos, Nathan Drake, Ellie. They got actual human mascots playing.
All right, then what platformers do you like? Because I remember you were hyping Knack, too.
Bro, it is 2018. The era of
No,
platformers
Knack
is
definitely ain't no
over.
mascot. That shit trash.
But did you actually talking about what platforms did I like back then?
Yeah, platformers.
Oh, platformers. Yeah, Jack and Daxter, Crash. I mean, I beat all 3 Spyro games. Only platformer I really didn't rock with was Sly.
Hold on. Blanchard.
So,
What's your opinion on Sly Cooper, dog?
Trash.
yeah, as far as PS2, like, mascots go, I think it was better than Jack, but not better than Ratchet.
All right, fair enough.
Ratchet fell off as far when the Future series hit the PS3, but I thought PS2 era Ratchet and even Sly was really good.
I think Sly was like nah. I think Ratchet, Jack, and then Sly. Sly was just.
Y'all really be hating on Sly Cooper?
It's not that I hate. I enjoyed the game. I just didn't think it was better than Jack or Ratchet.
It's the back alley abortion version of platformers.
I can see you said about Sly 1, but Sly 2 and 3. Come on, fam. And Sly 4, dog. Come on now.
Man.
Jack had a sharp decline after the first game anyway, so
You think so?
yeah. After they turned it into some type of dude bro platformer where you were driving around the city, just I don't know, took away the color.
They try to make it like GTA.
Anyway, we grown men. We ain't talking about platformers right now.
I know the era of platformers is over outside of Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Mario just did 9 million in 3 months.
platformers.
What about Shantae, dog? What y'all talking about?
Okay, Jack.
I really don't consider Shantae.
You go.
Okay. I'll take that back. The era of like the collectathon platformers is over.
Oh yeah.
Jack, Shantae's only good when you go on Tumblr.
Oh man,
I only really liked Pirate's Curse, Jack.
Pirate's Curse is definitely the best one.
Yeah, I didn't really care for much of the others.
PS Now.
I just want to say I appreciate the comment section today. That's saying Bond is on point today. I have hope for you guys. I'm about to upgrade you guys to 2-star confidants today.
2-star confidant.
That is 3 steps above an NPC.
Wow. Anyway, PS Now, you can now download games locally. Does this make PS Now more worth it?
No,
slightly.
I mean, I don't think it is worth it, but it makes it more worth it, especially because let's say hypothetically I'm on my PC and I subscribe to PS Now and I can download them. Can you download them?
No, you can't. You can't.
But the bottom line is if you subscribe to PS Now, you don't have to pay for Xbox Live to play online.
Yes. Okay.
Wait,
what?
Wait.
Let's say I have PS Now, right? And I'm playing on my PC or I'm playing on a PlayStation, whatever. You can play the PS Now games online without playing for PlayStation Plus.
That's correct.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you mean.
He said, yeah.
There's no wall. There's no wall. Even though
there's no
online
paywall.
Only thing about this download situation, I don't think a lot of people understand this. The only games you can download off of PS Now right now are games that you can natively already download on the PS4. Like the PS2, the PS4 classic games that's on the PlayStation Store. All the PS4 games. Those are the games you can download right now. Hopefully
it still needs work.
Absolutely.
What is it? $100 a year still?
Yeah. And I just found this out. About the price. Well, they don't always have a year price. Like, got to buy in like 3 months increments or some shit. But when they do have the yearly price, it's cheaper than Xbox Live Game Pass. I did not know that.
Xbox Live Game Pass don't have a year option, so it's kind of really hard.
They don't have a year option either.
No, it's only monthly, 3 months, and 6 months is the most you can buy.
Okay, so that's the same shit with PS Now. But I think it's cheaper though, right? Well, when it's a year option.
If you use it for the whole 12 months,
that's crazy.
I don't know if this is true, but somebody told me the 99 was like on discount or something.
Yeah, they don't always have that option.
We're trying to figure that out, right, Jack? If it was like a disc, it's weird. Like the way they usually don't sell it in a year. They gotta like do a promotion. Then they be like, "Oh, you can get it for a year right now." They use it on.
Okay, cool. PUBG PS4 version spotted on a Korean ratings board. So
I think it's a little too late.
Yeah, is it too late?
Fortnite's rolling wild. That new Call of Duty Blackout's coming.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Like, if this game runs like shit on Xbox, I ain't trying to play this on no PS4.
They gotta make it free, bro. They gotta put it on Plus. If they don't put it on Plus, I think it's DOA.
I think PUBG has been dead personally for a while
it's
because
not
of Fortnite.
dead. It's lost all of its momentum.
It's getting beat out.
Running on fumes right now.
I mean, I think they were focusing on the wrong things, like lawsuits, instead of fixing the game.
Exactly. Yeah, they should have let Microsoft handle the lawsuits.
Like I read just now, because they have all these attempts to try to like bring people back to the game. They're adding a ranking system. Like, bro, that ain't going to be it, Chief. That's not it.
Like you had all of early access to do that. All right.
Yeah, that's not it, man.
But you know what I hate to say, but I'm going to say it. Another example of a developer partnering up with Microsoft.
Hey, Smooth Jimmy, you heard this?
Turning south real.
Yo, you're supposed to go light on Xbox this podcast.
Jimmy Smooth, you heard this? What y'all
I ain't paying him no mind. I ain't paying him no mind.
He's too busy spreading.
PUBG is the worst running battle royale game on console, though, if you think about it. All the other ones running 60 frames per second, except that one.
It's true.
So they got a lot of shit going against it, man. It ain't just,
But like I said, when you work with Microsoft, this is the shit that seems to happen, unfortunately.
And it's weird too, because when they were suing Epic, Tencent owns majority of what? Bluehole, right?
Yeah.
And they own a part of Epic, don't they?
Yeah.
So they were basically suing themselves.
Yeah, they pretty much was owned by similar same
Doesn't
company.
it's just stupid. Instead of trying to sue somebody, just make a better game.
Well,
yeah. NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 has a release date. Is coming out in October. I'm gonna bust Jack up in that. You getting that, Jack? Don't
if you don't buy me that game, I will not be purchasing that bullshit.
Smooth, I'm gonna need you to get that too, so you can get.
I'm good, dog. Fuck that game. I think Smooth, man, they added the 2K, the NBA 2K integration into it, ain't he? I don't even think Smooth that right now. Shit crazy.
My bad. I had to get me a plate.
All right, what's up?
2K Playgrounds.
That's what you said.
NBA 2K Playgrounds. I'm gonna give you and Jack that work. I just want y'all to know. October, be there.
Wait, what's going on in October?
NBA 2K Playground, sir.
Oh, that garbage.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with that, right?
Nah,
I ain't fucking with
Oh
2K.
Nope.
man, but
Nope.
y'all can play live, man. Get out.
Yes, graciously.
Live is
Graciously.
definitely whoa. Live is definitely better than NBA 2K Playgrounds. Now, come
I'll
on,
be
bro.
on playgrounds, man.
The fuck?
Anybody in the comment section ready to play me? You know, I'll be there day one.
The first one was I didn't like the first one, bro. I bought that game. I'm like, what is this? Oh, you know what? I might get a review copy though. I'm like,
Let me read some of these super chats and move on to the next.
You
topic.
probably won't since they signed it over to 2K though. That's the thing.
oh yeah, that's facts,
And now that the 2K is publishing it, you probably have to go through them.
Yeah, they gonna tell me to go fuck myself. You right? You got it.
Tround by Fire, y'all play Persona 400 hours, but now complain about grinding. It's single player unless they offer special weapons. Who cares?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's talking about
This guy. First of all, you really have to grind in Persona. You don't. Now, if you want to make a complaint about you having to create relationships or spend time with that, fine. But this idiot just compared the standard gameplay of a JRPG to freaking buying things in microtransactions.
Wait, Bond, have you played Devil May Cry?
Have I played it?
That's what I've been saying all
Only
the
the first one.
Because
Yeah,
you
I only
like
played
get,
the first
you get orbs just by playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the point, though.
Okay, I don't want to. Okay,
But you know they're gonna make the max like rank up some absurd.
I
number
understand
fucking
what you were
awards.
saying the whole
I'm
time.
just saying, like, this dude just compared grinding in a JRPG or in any other game. Like, shut up.
John Donuts, Jimmy already got his Vaseline ready and waiting.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Jesus.
Oh man. This is. Oh boy.
Ryan the Professional, the Corporate Slave Awards is going to be one for the history books. The Ravenflow, Jimmy B. Greenberg is all about opinions.
Oh man.
Email options.
Tround by Fire, Alex doesn't play games anyway unless it's a
damn.
year old in the bargain bin.
That's why I have a problem with you dumbasses that always feed into stupid false information. I'm talking about BG, Jimmy. Have you guys not just been seeing Alex stream Spider-Man?
Hey, shut up, you yellow dummy. I ain't trying to
Is Spider-Man a year old?
Definitely not.
Now, see, I take back what I said about the comment section. You know, you guys are on your point. You're on P's and Q's today. Most of you are, but now you had two people fuck it up for everybody else. So now you're back to 1-star.
Actually, I think both comments
Here's
was
the
from
funny
person.
part. Here's the funny part about it. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's good. And most old games are better than these new games you're paying $60 for up front anyway. So if you want to cash these hands, you might as well.
And not to mention, I mean, the Xbox dudes are still playing Halo and Gears. I know those games are over a year old.
Modern Warfare charted
Original Xbox games. Like,
But you know, I gotta drop you guys down from a 2-star confidant to a 1-star. Now I'm sorry.
Oh man, they was doing good. That's
I was doing good.
you know, we're doing real good until he showed up. That one person ruined everything.
Crown
You're
by
a pony now, huh? Okay.
Tron by Fire with suspend play, quick controller connection, share play, share button being some of the best new features on the PS4. What's new feature they can add on PS5?
Backwards compatibility.
Crossplay.
Yeah, better.
Already have crossplay. Stop complaining about it. They have crossplay. They just don't want to play with you losers.
Losers.
They have crossplay.
Oh,
Well,
man.
they could, yeah, but like improving on these services like View and PS now, just fix them.
Honestly, what they, I mean, what Alex said is right, but Alex, that's not PlayStation Online, PlayStation Network. So you got to think of an actual answer. How can they improve the network? Offering backwards compatibility isn't really the network.
The network. Don't charge me for it.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. You got to have something really besides the price. How would you improve it?
Their downloads are fucking shit.
So that's just improve the overall.
Just the overall experience, like the downloads for everything.
Well, they
really
cap the speeds a lot of times. So
I mean, when I download a game on Steam, I'm getting like 30 megabytes per second. Like it's using all of my bandwidth. When I do it on the PlayStation Store, I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like, it's 30 fucking years for a fucking
these
patch.
console updates do take forever. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened?
One thing I would like to see from the PS5 is just making it a quieter machine. That's like my only real thing I'd change for it.
I'm sorry. Did I not say? Oh, I thought we were talking about the network, or was I mistaken?
No. I thought it was things you would like to see.
He said features.
Okay.
Okay. Jazzy Jefferson Blandrew asked why kids want console classics, but that grown ass man pre-ordered Labo cardboard.
Oh man,
shit!
He got a point, bro.
I'm not a kid.
Somebody start collecting the Dragon
But
Balls.
you pre-order something meant for children though.
No, he said you asked why kids want console classics, but you're a grown ass man that pre-ordered Labo cardboard.
He's saying somebody that something's not marketed towards wants something not marketed towards them. That's what he's saying.
Well, it's marketed towards everybody, but
no, it's not.
Ain't nobody trying to be on the fucking
no, that's it's for kids.
Stop.
It's for kids.
Whoever like came up with that first event of the it's for everybody. Y'all been holding on to that shit.
That nigga say Labo
You
card.
know who came up with that? It's not for everybody. Baron.
Oh man.
Yoshi.
You know what the crazy thing is, before you continue, BG, they perfected cardboard before they perfected an online service.
Oh man,
I knew you was going to say that.
And I've been saying this forever. Like, oh, what does one have to do with the other? The fact is, they thought it was more important to spend their time and resources to figure out how to sell you cardboard before proper online. They came out with the cardboard and then delayed the online.
No, you were
and
comparing.
then came out with it, and it was still trash.
You were comparing Retro Studios to the cardboard. I was like, what does that have to do?
No,
with
I was talking about the online.
You were talking about Retro Studios.
I was originally talking about the online, sir.
I'm okay, Bon. You got it, man.
I've heard Bon say it before.
I've always been saying you're getting cardboard before online.
So if I find this Retro Studios tweet, am I?
Yeah, you can probably find it too. But I've.
Oh no, you delete your tweets. Never mind.
Okay.
You self-deleting out here?
Okay.
All my tweets delete automatically.
The doctor was right. The doctor was right. Oh man.
No. All my Twitter is set up so anytime I tweet, if a tweet is more than 2 weeks old, it automatically deletes itself.
You're not slick, Bond.
Listen. I'll be dead serious. Remember we were talking about people going back 8 years and looking at your tweets?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And remember I was saying, how come people don't use the same thing I have? I don't want to be 10 years down the line and I'm trying to apply for a job or something and somebody goes back 10 years on my Twitter and finds a time I told Smooth to fuck off or something or something
That's why I realized it was a blessing that my past accounts got deleted.
Yeah. So all my tweets will automatically self-delete themselves after 2 weeks. And
somebody in the comments said you did say that.
And I did say that, yeah. And I'm honestly saying I don't understand why everybody doesn't have their Twitter set up like that. Because you've seen what they do to people. They'll go after you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah.
Where is that feature?
I forgot how I got it so long ago.
Because it's not real.
It might be a third party. It has programs you can get.
So hold on. You really think that I've only ever tweeted 746 times since I've opened Twitter?
I don't know. I think you do that to like prevent exposure.
I've had Twitter for 7 years. There's no way I've only had 700 tweets. That's impossible.
Well, let me read this. Yoshi Space Dragon, the Sega Mega Drive Genesis Mini has been delayed until 2019.
Good. Perfect.
Sega themselves is now producing it themselves rather than at games, or as I call them, trash games.
Trash games.
Okay. Sapphire 541 hashtag bring Visions back. Visions computer. He said his CPU died or something like that.
Wow, that's what happened.
That's why.
Sounds like a you problem.
All that gold chain he be doing, he can't get a new CPU, bro. Hold on.
Speaking of buying computers, Jack, you bought another laptop for another $1,000.
Listen, man, this only my second computer, man. It's only the second one.
Bro, you're a liar, nigga.
I feel like you buy a new one every other month.
No. The second one.
You a liar.
Just buy a desktop, Jack.
Oh man,
listen. If y'all want a good laugh, you still got that video of you breaking your first laptop.
I do. Now it's okay. See, the one I broke was not that was a piece of shit computer.
That video is a classic. Bro.
That's why I broke that motherfucker. I snapped that motherfucker. I ain't give a fuck.
Oh, that was funny. Hovey 186, DAMC in the building. I'm not sure what you were talking about.
Who?
He said DAMC in the building. I don't know what you're talking about. Overdone. Controller Soft got a long way to success. What else? I think that's all that I'm looking.
Controller Soft.
Breeden 1227. Shout out from college. RIT. How's the real world? Shout out to you, bruh. And yeah, that's it so far. Hold on, let me refresh the page, see if there was any anymore real quick. Hustle and motivate. Labo is for kids, and my 10-year-old nephew doesn't even want it.
Damn.
Well, Blandrew, how old are you when you pre-ordered that?
That was last year.
No, it was this year. It was.
How old are you?
Even worse.
23.
Hold on, Blandrew. You really bought 2 of them, bro?
Nah, I canceled the robot edition.
Well, I mean, you was gonna do it though, right?
Wait, what's up?
You was really gonna do it though, right? Like,
No, I have the box. I just didn't open it.
No, all right.
This is crazy, yo. We got grown-ass men buying
Shout out to
cardboard.
Blandrew.
Oh, man.
Yo, I know if any girl came over my place and seen some fucking cardboard,
She's gonna be like, "Let's build it."
that'd be a wrap in 2 seconds.
Let's talk about Red Dead. So Red Dead, the first person feature is going to be in the game from day one. You can play through the whole game in first person. And Red Dead Online will be launching in November after the game.
That's the beta.
Yeah,
that's
a beta,
crazy.
not even the full thing. So this is the same thing that happened with GTA 5. The online wasn't there from day one. And
Yep.
It was like 2 weeks though. This is like they're saying like a month.
yeah, and it's going to be a beta. So get ready for the microtransactions. So because it's going to be in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
No, they're not going to have microtrans. They're going to have those, what do they call them? Those dolphin cards?
Shark cards.
Man.
There you go.
Yeah, no lie.
Dolphin cards.
2K is right. They're wanting you to even like reach out to the Belgian government for you to like
my
tell them
God.
like how much you want these things, and it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
But
Take
Rockstar is like literally the only dev that can do this and not get pushback.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
They come out with a game once a generation, and it's ultra high quality, so they can get away with it.
But the thing is, they would still make a ton of money even if they didn't put it in there.
They would, but them making them shark cards means they only have to put out one game a generation. They can make
That's
money.
true too. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Red Dead is pretty much confirmed for PC. If we knew it was
We already know it's coming. It's just a matter of when.
It's been confirmed because there was an article that was released that stated that Rockstar said that there will be no PC version, and then they reached out to whoever published that article and said, "We never said this." And by them confirming they never said it means that there will be a PC version.
Yeah, they
Look,
said it will absolutely not.
We already know how Rockstar works, right? Here's what's going to happen. They're going to come out with the first version of the game, and they're going to come out with the PC version of the game. And they're going to come out with the PS5, Xbox 3, or whatever they call it version of the game.
Xbox 3.
And then people are going to quadruple and quintuple dip, and that's how this game is going to land on the MPDs every month for like 8 years, like the last game.
Definitely day one cop.
That's the day one, the absolute day one.
Did we already talk about the features they got in the game, like the new features?
I'm waiting.
I might have to wait for that game to come out on PC. Though. I ain't playing that game on 30. Fuck that.
It's gonna be like a whole year and a half.
That's fine. I waited that long for GTA.
Yeah, you PC niggas love waiting for shit.
Well, I got a whole bunch of other games I need to finish, so it's all good. If I was starving for games like an Xbox fan, I'd just buy it.
Why you always gotta like find a way to throw an Xbox shot?
Yeah.
I heard Tomb Raider was Game of the Year from them. What are you talking about?
Ew. That Tomb Raider ass, bro. It when BG said that when BG said that ass, bro.
Play it. Hey, listen here. No, listen here. Listen here.
Update mine on Tomb Raider based on some other niggas' opinion. Nah, man.
BG will suck Tomb Raider dick.
No, hold on. Why you attacking me, Jack? First of all, I've been trashing Tomb Raider all week as I played.
Know what I'm saying? That's how I know it's bad.
Yeah. Usually,
Because BG gave.
No.
If you do the way BG used to hype up Tomb Raider, the way I used to hype up Tomb Raider, if he's saying it's bad, bro, the shit bad, bro.
It's not
Because
bad.
2013 Tomb Raider and Rise were great games, right? Damn near amazing, right? I just beat it. I just beat it right before the podcast. Just beat the game. My review is gonna be out tomorrow. The game is garbage. Like,
yeah, damn. Really?
Yo, you can skip this game and let's say they make another trilogy, right? There is nothing that happened in this game that you need to know for the next game. If there is even this,
don't tell me that. What?
Nothing happens in this game. She doesn't. There's no moment where she becomes the Tomb Raider. She became the Tomb Raider.
There is.
Nothing
You did not interpret it right. You did not interpret it right.
Smooth, nothing happens.
Let them know something.
Here's all I want to know right now, but Smooth and BG. Are you able to use the double pistols?
No.
Nah, fam, that's old, bro.
Yeah, it ain't there, so they ain't doing
Then
it.
you're done. You're done.
Not only is it like there are things that Rise of the Tomb Raider and the one in 2013 did better than this game. I'm trying to figure out how that's possible.
Oh my god.
The game's garbage.
Well, you know they gave this one to the B team, so they probably just said fuck it. They too busy working on the goddamn Avengers game right now.
And I'm saying a lot of stuff now that I was put in my review. Put it this way: this game, this is the Gears of War Judgment of Tomb Raider.
Stop that! Stop
What
that!
What was the prequel for God of War called?
The Ascension.
This is the God of War Ascension.
Come on, bro. Stop this, bro.
This is what that is. This is the fucking what is it? What is it called? The Borderlands pre-sequel.
Oh, come on.
Of Tomb Raider games.
Damn.
Okay? You just don't even buy this thing. Go watch a video. Go watch a playthrough.
Oh, be like what's his name? Damn, what was that one dude's name?
Huh.
Oh, that I watched a playthrough and said
yeah.
Oh, K-Mega.
No, it wasn't K-Mega. It was
K-Mega too.
No, yeah, K-Mega did.
K-Mega, he was a YouTube OG. I forgot his name. He used to be crushing people at that.
I don't know if this is the Uncharted Golden Abyss because I never played a Golden Abyss. So I don't know
Golden Abyss. Golden Abyss.
I don't know if it's bad. But yeah, you don't got to buy this game. You don't.
You don't have to buy any game, but that's just a.
You know what I mean?
Snap!
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Asma, what would you give for Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
I already gave it a score. I gave it an 8.5.
Nigga, you
out of 10 or 100?
Nigga, you bugging.
8.5 out of 10. 8.5.
Didn't you give Sea of Thieves like an 8 out of 10 too?
Bro, that has
fuck,
nothing to do. That has nothing to do with what I feel about Tomb Raider. They're not graded on the same thing. You know what I mean? And the Sea of Thieves was a troll review. That wasn't no serious.
That whole game was a troll.
Stop that.
Listen, nobody even got to watch my review tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna give the game. The game is a 6.5 at best.
You should be relieved your duties of the podcast host, bro.
Like it's a 6.5, Smooth.
Wow.
Wow. You're not gonna talk to me. You're not gonna talk to me about Tomb Raider because you only became a fan when it became exclusive to Xbox.
That is not true, sir.
I was a fan since I was a fan since what was it, 1997? That was the first Tomb Raider. I was a fan since then.
You were 3 in 1997, dog. Like, come on.
I was 7 in 1997.
I was 7. Whoa, you were that's not an excuse.
You were 7?
I beat like Mario Brothers and Mega Man at that age at 3 and 4. No excuse.
And yeah, I beat Smooth. I beat all the original Tomb Raiders. I beat up to Revelation. I skipped some because they went all. I beat Chronicles. I played all of those. The bad and the good Tomb Raider. Smooth. You can't tell me. You just became a fan. You a bandwagoner, dog.
Oh man.
You a front runner. You a hype beast.
Oh, he wears Supreme pajamas.
Laura. I've been through the thick and thin with Laura. You haven't. This game trash.
You've been through the thick, all right.
This game trash, Smooth.
It's not trash.
It is what it is.
I think you're falsely selling this game. It's not trash. It's far from trash. I think you're giving the people the wrong idea.
Can you explain the rubber band arms to me?
Oh shit.
What's that?
When you
Like when her head don't move and all that.
What happens to her arms when you select the weapon?
What do you mean? What happens if she grabs it from her holster? Like what?
Did you select the weapons quickly? Did you see what happens?
I don't why the hell would I be looking at the detail of how fast or how slow or which direction?
Sir, if you're not looking at details, how can you review a video game?
Yo, does Nathan Drake fix his hair after he gets into action?
Sir, if you're not looking at details, you can't review a video game.
He don't. No, I'm not Digital Foundry, bruh.
You were looking at puddles in Spider-Man, but you didn't notice arms.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Ladies and gentlemen, damage control is coming.
You just say you don't look at details. Wait a minute,
not details like freaking that. Like, come on, you're gonna give me something.
He noticed puddles, but he don't notice.
Who can't notice? It was a big ass difference.
No, stop.
Like, you guys are ridiculous, dog. You guys are ridiculous.
Man. Got him.
You guys asked the most dumbest questions.
Got him.
For real.
What? Jack, you probably
tag team.
Jack, you probably see that puddle for 5 minutes during the game. You play as Laura for how many minutes in that game?
Well, actually, the puddle you see actually a lot longer than that, sir. And you'll see that yourself.
You understand my point. You see that one puddle there, and you saw a puddle in the screenshot, but you looking at Laura's ass and her shoulders for 20 hours, but you ain't noticed.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Bond.
Game's trash. Move.
Looking for that nude mod.
But you know, the funny thing is, Smooth is really defensive of Tomb Raider, but he was overly critical on Spider-Man, I thought.
I was not overly critical on Spider-Man at all.
He made a list of criticism.
Bro. No, that wasn't a list of criticism, dog. Why did everybody miss the point of that whole tweet? Like, that's
and Blandrew said this shit last week, bro. That Rise of the Tomb Raider exclusivity deal really got in y'all niggas' minds, bro.
No, it did not get in my mind. Yo, you know why? I bought Rise of the Tomb Raider for every platform it landed on. I bought it for Xbox day one, bought it for PC day one, and bought it on PlayStation 4. Like the
no, but listen, I'm not only talking about you, I'm talking about most Xbox fans.
All right.
Subconsciously, y'all associate that game with being an Xbox game.
I do.
Yeah, it's no coincidence Batman and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and all these other games are being brought up around the time of Spider-Man's release.
Blandrew, I actually agree with you.
Man.
Never thought this. This is crazy.
All right, don't push your luck, Blandrew.
All right.
that Tomb Raider game is listen, I'm critical of it because I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan that like it hurt me. Like I'm like, this game is so bad. Like it stinks of mediocrity.
3 copies. That shit.
You got the Xbox stitch on it, bro.
No, it stinks of mediocrity, and you can like, you know, when you can look at a game and tell the B team made it, you could just boot this game up.
Arkham Origin.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is Batman Arkham Origins Tomb Raider, bro. You could just tell the B team.
You know what's crazy though? Smooth bought 3 copies, and that shit still didn't sell as much as Spider-Man.
You know what I just noticed about this game?
I'm talking about the last game. I didn't buy 3 copies of Shadows. I bought 3 copies of Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay.
BG, you keep comparing this game to you keep comparing this game to prequels. That's how I know this shit happened in this story. Every game you can compare this to is a prequel, and it's supposed to be a goddamn sequel.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That says a lot too.
It is a sequel, but I guess he doesn't pay attention to the damn story.
I did. I did, sir.
Apparently nothing fucking happened. If he's saying like,
I could, of course, for spoilers' sake, I can't talk about it. But in my review, I'll
did y'all hear the other thing about this game though? About the ending.
Oh yeah, they removed an alternate ending that was in the game. They patched it out.
Yeah, if you don't update your game, you can the game will have an ending that they didn't mean to put into it. I don't know how to fuck that. Wow. I don't know. It's an alternate ending.
Man. Hold on.
They're probably gonna pull a Jimmy and make you pay for it. And Jimmy will be like, no man, the real ending is already in the game.
I would buy it just to see the difference.
You know what I would do? I would just watch it on YouTube, Jimmy.
Nah, I'm okay. I would rather play it. See, I'm not like you.
There you go.
It's just an ending. It's no additional gameplay, Jimmy.
It's okay. I'd rather experience it myself.
I bet you want to experience that spread you're gonna catch when you do it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to spend no more time talking about Tomb Raider. Y'all gonna just wait for my review tomorrow and see what else I think about it.
Game,
Let's talk about that new Death Stranding trailer by Lord Kojima.
Well,
There's nothing to talk about.
Let me just go through. Yeah, I was about to hit that. All the games.
What am I looking at
TG? I don't know why this is like. Why this?
That joint looks crazy. That looks racist. What is this? What's going on, man?
This is GameSpot's list of all their games showing, all the major games showing.
You know who that is, right?
I don't know why this is the front cover. I don't know.
So that is he's a YouTuber in Japan, and he plays all these old NES games, and he has one day to beat them, and they're notoriously difficult, and that he's like it's a really funny ass show.
One day to beat every NES game, or
one day to beat a specific NES game.
That shouldn't be too hard. Unless it's like a Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy.
It's not like that, but it's like old school, like crazy shit. It's really good. I'm trying to find out exactly what the name is, but it's fucking awesome. And like those pads on his head are like it's a thing, and it's really funny.
All right, so let me list out all these games, and we'll talk about a few of them. There was Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown, Catherine Full Body, Days Gone, Dead or Alive 6. Of course, this confusing ass game, Death Stranding.
What is this game even about?
Okay, let's spend some time on Death Stranding. Like, well, I don't know what else to say about this game.
I know that's.
I don't fucking know, dog. I saw a trailer today. I don't know, bro. Troy Baker's in it, so that's a positive.
Troy Baker's in every video game.
That's true too, though.
Yeah, there was some type of demon lion that sounded like a bull. I don't know what was.
Listen, whatever Kojima is smoking, double the dosage and give it to me. I want it.
Yeah, I'm still confused. I don't know what this game is about. I don't know what the gameplay is. I don't know. I don't know anything. What is this? Deracine?
I don't know how to
game?
pronounce it. That's a PSVR game by From.
That's the From, yeah.
Well, who cares? Devil May Cry 5. Ooh, yeah. Looking forward to that.
Devil May Booty Box.
Devil
May microtransaction.
Devil May pre-ordered, right, Bon?
No.
Andrew, I told you not to push your luck.
I had to relearn that lesson after I pre-ordered Xenoblade 2.
Oh, fire.
Dragon Quest Builders 2. Dragon Mark for Death. That's a Switch game.
Yeah, that's the Gunvolt team, I believe.
That looks intriguing.
Okay.
That cool art style.
Golf VR.
There you go.
Golf VR actually sounds pretty cool.
That's everybody's Golf VR.
Is that everybody's Golf VR?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually got me interested.
I can get behind that.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Would they go into a wax museum or something?
No, they spend a lot of money on stuff like that and like building statues and shit. You know, that's where all the marketing budget goes, and that's where they want your microtransaction money.
Indeed.
Judge Eyes by the Yakuza guys. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wait, Yakuza's making another. They're making another game?
Yeah, Yakuza.
Look at this trash game.
Yeah, it's called
Mega Man 11.
Judge Eyes.
That game look trash. That game look whack.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is also trash. Y'all
Anybody
be a grown ass man and be excited to play Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh man,
Ninjala. What is this? Is this Ninja Arms? Why her leg look like that?
That's not her leg, sir.
Ninjala.
What? Oh, it didn't look like her leg, like because
she got a baby leg. Hold on, whoa, wait a minute.
I think that is her. I think that is a bat.
A bat, yes, a bat.
But I also thought it was. It looked.
The angle I'm looking at, I thought it was her arm.
The angle I'm looking at, it doesn't look like an arm or a leg. It looks like a.
It's a multiplayer game.
It looked like what he said. Yeah.
It looked like a dick.
Bubblegum and
it do actually.
I don't know.
She coming for you, Jimmy.
Persona Q2.
Persona what?
Q2.
What is that?
The 3DS game.
Oh.
They better not put any bullshit in Raccoon City Opera. Resident Evil 2.
That's just Resident Evil 2.
Ooh, that thing looking fire too, dog.
Tetris Effect.
It better be good because RE2 itself is a masterpiece.
Yeah, but then it had DLC in the original, didn't it?
DLC and Resident
yeah, like PlayStation 1. Can you get costumes? No, I'm talking about when they remade it. Like, didn't they add like costumes and stuff?
They never remade it.
What?
Resident Evil
when
2.
they re-released, listen, let me look this up about the costumes. I know there was some kind of costumes or something with that game. Don't tell me.
Is it Resident Evil 5 like the first one to have DLC?
No, I'm talking about some kind of costumes or something.
I think it was 5, yeah. Because that was on like 360 and stuff.
Yeah, that was like the first one that had
There was
DLC.
also a Sekiro trailer released to TGS. It looked fire. That game looked fire. It looked more like Neo than Dark Souls. Actually, I'm looking forward to that.
You see you see the new Days Gone footage?
I heard that got cleaned up.
Yeah, it look way better, bro.
Does it look like a video game, Jack? Because it didn't look too good last time.
About?
It's looking good, man.
Okay, you had to unlock it. I wanted to make sure. I know I wasn't crazy.
You mean content in a video game that you could just play and earn normally?
Before you could get online, yeah.
Shout out to the 900.
Now I don't have to grind. I could just buy it. Yeah.
Shout out to 900. I'll give you guys 3 stars today. You're back up.
900 views. What's good, y'all? What's popping?
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
Confidence.
Definitely appreciate that.
Hit that like button.
We're buying all the costumes in Resident Evil 2 remake.
Be cooning more.
Yo, also, Zelda Breath of the Wild was only $20 for the DLC as well. By the way,
BG, when's the CD Projekt Red interview coming up?
I would have to contact them again, but I would assume
I gotta take off that day, man. I gotta.
I would assume there's some
address the lords and
hold on, don't that sound like some corporate slavery right there, though?
I got to address the heroes of gaming.
But when you do it, it's addressing the heroes of gaming. Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch stupid ass videos. I can watch later.
I see what's going on.
Jimmy, the E3 press conference ain't going anywhere. You can always watch it after work.
I see what's going on. I see you. Yeah, you don't have to take off either. You can watch BG's interview after work too.
No, so how am I going to interact with them if I'm not there physically?
I know you want a corporate slave. It's cool, bro. Call it what you called it again? Addressing the gods, right? Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Jimmy,
I can't talk to somebody if I'm not there.
Apparently, this is a statement from Someone from
I'm
Capcom.
not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to, you know.
We know you're not trying to be funny, Jimmy, because you can't be funny.
I know.
Leave the comedy to Jack.
Shout out to Uncle Jimmy, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy B. Spreading.
Oh man, that's the new name. Oh man.
Okay, so I think this is a statement from somebody from Capcom saying that the microtransaction situation is being somehow misunderstood.
Oh, it's not misunderstood.
It definitely is.
I don't know. Look, someone sent me this. Apparently, this is a guy. He said, "Glad you guys are feeling a little bit more reassured about being able to purchase red orbs. We figured people would understand when we explained it's just like the DMC4 SE was a bit disappointing when articles went out and my words were edited together differently than how I said them. Guess that's just how the world works. Either way, it's easy to be concerned about something when you don't have all the information and understandable,
or when you don't explain it. But is that his Twitter? Is that his Twitter?
That was from Discord. That was
you know what was also
give me his
disappointing?
Twitter so I can cuss him out.
Yeah, but he's right though. Y'all don't have a full breakdown.
So there's something we don't know, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what else is disappointing?
Here's the problem. Why is there something we don't know?
No, me and Jimmy were
It's
trying
not
to
out
tell
yet.
you. It's literally just Devil May Cry, but you have the option to buy the thing if you want to.
It's not an option.
But it's not an
They put the
extended grind
on.
like Shadow
You
of
grind
War.
for orbs no matter what in that game. All they did was give you an
You
option
don't
to
have to
bypass
grind
that.
if you're good.
No, you get
What?
orbs just by killing an enemy. It doesn't matter
You
how.
have to grind for the orbs to level up. It's
At the
always been
same
that way.
time, Jimmy, why would you make the grind and then give you the option to pay it? Why don't they just balance the game and make the game good?
How do you know it's not? Good?
I'm
not understanding. You got a crystal orb there saying the
How
game.
do you
is
not? What do you mean? How am I not understanding? It's very simple.
I said, how do you know? How do you know a game that's not out yet is not good?
Wait, Alex, did you have a problem with the orb?
Balance.
Did you have a problem with the orb system in the first game?
It's not like
And
he
the-
never played it.
In the first one, yes, I did.
Why?
I always felt like, especially with those kinds of games, the move list is the most important thing. And if I don't have access to the moves and have to go back and grind for the moves, that's a problem.
But you don't have to now.
No,
Got him.
no, now I can just pay you money. Instead, you're going to spread your ass cheeks open. You're just going to take it.
So you would rather them
You don't have
capitalize
to.
the
You
system
don't
or
have
something?
I would rather them rebalance the system and actually make it good to the point where if I can just play the game or just get S ranks like normal or just better ranks while I'm playing it and get better at the game, I would get more orbs that way.
All right, so the truth is now coming out. You never really liked the series because of the grind it had in it originally.
I've only
pretty
played the
much what
first
you're
one.
saying.
No,
you
all
saw
of them are like that.
Jimmy just likes getting fucked.
Jesus.
I'm talking to people that's not even familiar with the series. But okay.
You know what you like, Jimmy.
PS Vita production is ending. What was that in Japan specifically?
Yeah, Japan, 2019 next year.
Well, looks like it's time to cop one. And
Before the stream ends, man, I don't see it in the title. I don't see it anywhere. But you guys know Ubisoft is about to drop a masterpiece next week, right? So y'all gonna talk about that, right?
What's the masterpiece?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come
Come on,
about
man.
That franchise is garbage now.
I can't just bypass that like that ain't happening.
I think.
What if I told you? What if I told you Assassin's Creed was always garbage?
I would actually agree. I agree with that.
I don't think you like any games that's
Alex,
not,
that's your hot take on everything, though.
Yeah, exactly.
me and Alex disagree on a lot of shit. He's 100%
gonna talk about a
That
different
series
game, not
was
the same game
always
they're
bad.
making over.
That shit
and
trash,
over and over.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey B.
I saw an announcement.
That's coming on
Assassin's
Friday.
Creed is an Assassin's Creed 3 remastered coming.
Yeah, if you pre-order Assassin's Creed,
Also,
Odyssey.
A Fist of the North Star PlayStation console exclusive is coming out next week as well. Just to let you guys know, Lost Paradise for the people that's fans of Fist of the North Star.
Just Yakuza in a different setting.
Have they ever made a good Fist of the North Star game?
There was a fighting game by Arc
It's
System
definitely.
on
I played this game already. It's definitely not like Yakuza, even though they do have Yakuza features in the
I
game.
mean, no offense, but I can't take your opinions.
I'm
on
just.
him.
Well, look, it don't matter. The game comes out next week. The game
Jimmy's
comes out
not the
next
one
week.
to take.
But
Anyway.
I think there was an Arc System fighting.
Anyway, though, this is coming from people that didn't even know the game was coming out. But anyway, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise is coming out on the 2nd, and yeah, it does have a DLC like Yakuza stuff in it and stuff. But yeah, it's like the Namco games. That's what it's actually like.
Ain't nobody buying that, Chief, from Kiwaru.
I know. I'm just telling y'all though. I'm just saying y'all. Assassin's Creed though, we all on that Friday.
No, fam.
Jimmy, literally next
Shout out
time
to
you're
Ubisoft.
gonna be the only one being able to talk about the game. So I hope you have got a
I'm
mouth.
sure
Yeah,
Smooth-
please play the game so we'll know. Oh, Smooth gonna have it. Smooth like them games.
Smooth is gonna have it too.
Oh yeah, both of y'all losers.
Jimmy and Smooth. Oh, that's
The
gonna be
people with the
exciting.
best taste, obviously.
The
You
best
and
spots.
Smooth.
That's-
How you
that's
guys
a-
got the
wow.
best taste when you prefer Xbox?
Oh, man.
It proves it right there.
Also, the two guys who aren't good at video games too.
This too.
Says the people that's playing fucking what is that game y'all playing?
Hey, remember last time we played Gears and you got rolled?
Oh shit! Oh, let's play The Last of Us and see if that happens.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, talking all that
You
shit.
saw- you saw
We've
how
been
we
waiting,
said
we've been
okay?
waiting 8
Come on.
months. We've been waiting 8
Listen,
months
your
to play
asshole's
out.
already spread open. I'm just ready to ride in.
Oh, first of all, no thank you, sir.
What the fuck?
No, by the way, because I didn't like the way you said that. You said it like you did it.
I mean it.
Oh man, Alex, relax, man. Relax.
Hold on. Can you one-on-one in Uncharted or what?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm an artist, dude.
Maps is
Can
kinda
you
big
miss
for it.
Alex one-on-one?
Oh.
The okay match.
Maps is
You putting any money on the line?
No, that's for Smooth. Speaking of Smooth, Smooth and lost a couple of bets. This
Yo,
week.
Smooth, let's talk about. Who you got to buy a game for this holiday season? Smooth.
Oh man.
Jay Bari. Who else?
That's just Jay Barry.
Hold on. But Smooth did get 2 W's. I gotta give Smooth props. He got a W against Zaire, which I don't know if he paid you or not yet.
No, he paid me Shadow of Tomb Raider.
Okay, you got a W against who is it? Anthony yesterday. I saw
NBA gave
that.
me 25. I'm about to win Red Dead Redemption tonight. So.
Oh yeah, you bet Red Dead Redemption. You got to stream that, bro.
Oh, I'm streaming. I'm just not streaming it to YouTube.
Yeah, you was on what,
streaming it
Facebook?
to?
I watched this shit on Facebook.
Facebook and Mixer. is
That's
what I'm
crazy,
doing
bro. You
tonight.
got to stream on YouTube, dog.
Why
You
would you
wild.
on
I'm trying to get some.
Are you trying to get that Facebook partnership?
I know he's right. Yeah.
Why would you try and stream to like where all the normies are and they know your name?
No,
and your-
Facebook got a partnership you can get.
Yeah, I know why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Let's just say Facebook handing out bags. Like,
I might need to migrate. I ain't gonna need money. You know?
listen, if you can build up an audience, like, because they're trying to attract people over from Twitch and YouTube, so they're literally just handing people out bags, dog. Like it's stupid amounts.
Man, don't say that, bro. You gonna make me.
I know, like I want. Listen,
You gonna make me stream on that motherfucker.
yo, Jack, we could both migrate over. We can get all these viewers over there. Yo, people in the
man.
chat, if y'all can come watch us play games on
So
Facebook.
hold on. Why don't we also stream this on Facebook at the same time?
You could.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the problem, right? So, Facebook is one of those platforms where because you know how like with Restream you could live stream to Twitch and YouTube
They
at the same
block
time.
it.
Yeah,
No, they don't block it. You have to pay.
Damn,
Facebook is
really?
one of those, yeah, Facebook is one of those. If you want to like live simultaneously live stream, you got to pay for it. You got to pay.
Oh, they saying fuck you then. Wow. Okay.
I know Jimmy. No, let's still do it. Jimmy will pay for it.
Yeah, I would. I actually
There you
would.
go. Let Jimmy pay for it.
Yeah, if you want to just stream directly to Facebook alone, that's free. But if you want to simultaneously Facebook and other, you got to pay. Yeah, you got to pay.
I gotta agree with Alex though. Facebook. I agree with what he said.
I mean, it's spooky.
it's weird old shit. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in Facebook that just doesn't sit right with me. So
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
that's why I don't have one. I was like, no, thank you.
It's too private. It's too personal. Yeah.
It's just
There's definitely So I think there's one of these weirdos on here is like stalking my sister's Facebook. I think
What the hell?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I had that before.
because and here's how I know, right? There were some pictures of pretty much my wedding, right? That only my sister had. Only like these are specific pictures from my sister's phone that she took right at my wedding, and she's the only one that uploaded it. And some dude uploaded it to Twitter. One of these weirdos, stalking my family.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he's watching my sister's Facebook like a freaking weirdo.
so he's so obsessed with you that
Yes.
he's gonna watch someone
Bro.
else.
my nigga, I don't even think I'm following my sister on Facebook like that.
I was
Nigga,
gonna say, how did they find her?
Nigga, I had somebody pretend to be Jimmy on Facebook attacking me one day. I said, "What the?" I said, "Is that Uncle Jimmy? What I do?"
Yo, that's what we should start calling him now, Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, that's
You kind of late to that.
bro.
Man, it's
People crazy. People crazy, dog.
No, that's weird though. That's like real weird.
Yeah.
these
That's
dudes are
really
nuts, man.
weird. And that gets to like a level where they're like consistently thinking about you.
Yeah, there's definitely some lunatics out there.
Like I don't even know how like people like Rich do it because there are people that like go after that guy.
Yeah.
You know,
and all that
do
stuff.
drive-bys on your house.
Yeah, like
Being
with Doctor
straight.
Disrespect.
Oh yeah. It get wild.
Well, like I said, Jack, you already know what happens if one of these fools runs into me on the streets.
It's gonna be a real quick interaction,
Oh,
dog.
Real
that
quick
talk.
interaction. A record quick encounter.
Don't provoke them, Bomb, because you know they'll probably try and do something stupid.
You know what? Let him, like I said, Jack, it'll be a real quick encounter. You ever meet people out that recognize you? I mean, I've met people at Dave and Buster's. It's one dude. He goes to one of the bars I frequent every now and again. At GameStop, I've been recognized before.
But they always be cool though, right? Like,
Yeah. Because like I said, otherwise it'd be a quick encounter.
Oh boy.
as long as they civil, man. That's all.
The YouTube gaming app is being what are they doing? They're pretty much
They're ending the app.
Yeah, they're ending the app and just combining it with regular YouTube because the YouTube app just failed. The gaming app specifically
Kind of
failed.
like how Google Plus failed.
I actually saw some of the implementation of this because I heard about it, and because I was streaming the other day and I went back to my stream, like they pretty much put like, you know how they always had a game you streaming under it, but now like you can click on it and it'll tell you like other games from the developers. They'll show you other live streams of people stream. It's pretty cool the way they did it. I think it's gonna work out better than that app they had.
Yeah, because if you can watch, like, I understand they made certain changes to make it more convenient if you're watching games on the YouTube app, but it's like on the YouTube gaming app. But if I could pretty much do the same thing on just YouTube, you know, it's like, why go to the YouTube gaming app specifically?
A lot of it didn't make sense.
Yeah,
it was like it was repetitive.
Battery
It was repetitive.
Console battery low.
Uh-oh.
Playing that greatness.
Does your game console run out of batteries, Smooth? Jack, does your game console run out of batteries?
No.
Yeah, that's what...
Weird.
Hold up, are you saying like you're really complaining that a handheld runs out of batteries?
Yeah.
Does your phone run out of batteries?
Yeah.
I can plug my phone into the wall and use it. I can't plug my Switch into the wall and use it. It will only charge in the dock.
Cable for that.
It will only charge in the dock.
No, you can get a charging cable for that.
None of them really work.
Okay, Bon.
No, it works. What is he talking about?
Bro, I've left my thing on a charger forever. It doesn't charge. It only charges in the dock.
The problem is the charger is also on the bottom of the damn system. Which is...
but I leave it in my car on the charger. It charges.
The go-kart.
Yep. And then I look at Zelda and I turn it right off.
Oh,
yeah.
We know
you'd rather just pay for the ending.
Yeah, we know he wasn't finishing Zelda. He probably just YouTubed the ending. Yo, Jimmy, why don't you? Yeah, what is that one thing that you used to be able to pay people to get trophies for you, Jimmy? Why don't you just do that?
I think they still got that. Maybe I should do that.
Hey, Jimmy, you slide me some money, bro. I got you, dog.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit that DM, dog.
All right, fam, I got you, dog.
The Call of Duty Black Ops 4 exclusivity window for PS4 has been reduced. It was like a month they would get everything before Xbox. Now it's just 7 days. I think they reduced it to.
Okay, there you go.
I didn't know you could like reduce deals that close to a game being released.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they must have talked about it. What was that shit Bob was saying about the game run better on PS4 or something?
Runs better on PlayStation 4.
Does it? How?
Better frame rate.
Damn, than the X?
Yo, it's the most powerful paperweight.
X gonna give it to you.
I haven't seen none of the videos yet, but that's fucking insane.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be ironed out before the game launches, but still, like,
y'all keep acting like Games Pass is not fire out here. Y'all see the numbers that thing
what
is doing.
Games Pass got
Y'all
to do
see
with
the
this?
numbers. Y'all see the numbers that thing is doing, man.
Nobody cares about the numbers. I thought you guys bought new systems to play new games.
Yo, we're playing new games. State of Decay 2 came out day one on Games Pass. It got 2 million initial users.
And Spider-Man sold 3.3 million.
Jimmy, why are you even on this podcast? You don't like
State of Decay. I'm sure I play more than you.
How many games you beat this year, Jimmy?
How many did you beat this year?
24.
I'm around the same number.
How many?
give or take.
That was way
like
too
maybe
convenient.
give or take. Yeah, give or take like I'm around it. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm around the same number. Give or take.
Yo,
like 10,
BG,
10.
look at that tweet I just sent you. NFL memes.
You know,
that's what exactly like. Oh, how many bitches you fuck? Yeah, well, same number as you. Yeah, pretty much.
It's in the same area, plus or minus 20.
Yeah, like 10, like maybe 10, like 10.
Wow.
So you and J-Man are like near each other then, right?
Nah, I only be like 12 so far.
Wow. They getting on Dak Prescott. He is trash.
It's not good.
Yeah, he's
Definitely took an L today.
He's not.
Seattle of all teams. Jesus.
Yes. So Infiltration, some of you may know him. He's a pro Street Fighter player.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites.
He won. I know he won Marvel one of those years back, and he's definitely won Street Fighter. I feel like twice at Evo, something like that. He won a whole bunch of tournaments, but he's been suspended from the next tournament because he beat his wife.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, ex-wife.
Double perfect victory, flawless fatality.
He took that Street Fighter shit a little bit too serious.
Yeah, he spectacular finish.
Yeah.
Wait, who was the person? Who
Infiltration.
No, for real?
Yeah, Did
you see that chat too, Jack?
Domestic violence charges, beat the hell out of his wife. Yeah, KO.
Yeah, he should be banned from every fighting game tournament forever.
Oh man, for beating your wife once.
He might kill a motherfucker as he get that happen.
And you know why? She was like, "Get off that game." He was like, "What?"
And they said that he beat her multiple times.
Oh,
after losing a tournament.
Oh,
Put the nigga in jail.
He should be BFL, banned for life.
No, but they said that that was why Homeboy let that thing off at the mandatory. They said when they go home, they be going through a lot with that. There's a lot of stress involved in those tournaments.
But not enough stress.
Bottom
to
line
beat
is,
your wife.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but apparently they need to do like a documentary on that. There's like a lot of stress that those guys go through.
There's stress in anything competitive. It doesn't give you the right to beat up somebody.
I didn't say it gave you the right. I'm just saying apparently there's like a lot of stress.
Yeah, everybody struggle with.
Well, you know what? Apparently he can't handle the stress of playing a game, so he should not be allowed to play the game.
Damn, that's and not.
I don't think he should get a lifetime ban. He should definitely be banned though.
10-year ban.
That lifetime ban. He gonna end up doing something crazy.
No, but the thing is, like,
but if you're in a sports league, they usually y'all out of there. Y'all out of there.
Exactly.
Nobody is going
to want to be they want to be an e-sport. They're gonna have to act like it.
Yeah. So nobody's gonna want him near anything that they have. No promotions, no nothing.
Yeah, he definitely ain't getting no more sponsors.
He's done.
Over. Yeah, that's over.
There was another case. Oh damn, what's his name? I was just watching him in the tournament the other. It's a black dude. He kind of bald. He got a receding hairline. No. Yeah. His name is gonna come back to me later, but he mainly plays Marvel and Street Fighter. But pretty much his girl cheated on him in a hotel in the lobby they were at, and he just went upstairs and like beat her ass, and she cheated on him with another pro player.
Oh my god.
That happens too.
Yeah.
And in Florida you could put a bullet in both of them.
Jeez.
Legally,
yeah, I've heard about that one. I've heard about that. No, it's not standing your ground. It's another.
It's a crime of passion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't really. I'm a little bit 50-50 on Charlemagne the God, but I'm 100% with him when he says that Brooklyn and Florida are the two worst places.
Says Bronx.
He didn't say Brooklyn.
No, he said Brooklyn.
No, he did not.
He said the Bronx.
Bronx. Well, whatever. The Bronx and Florida are the two worst places in America.
Nah, you gotta come to Florida, Bond. It's dope.
Nobody wants to.
Oh, I've been to Fort Lauderdale.
Bond goes to Florida, he gets shot.
I already went to Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Miami on a bachelor party. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but you ain't put no location up, nigga.
I can't understand. Like,
Jimmy, I don't even know the last time you crossed state lines, or even if you're allowed to.
You know why? Because I'm not putting that on the internet.
But you
said I'm allowed to.
Hold on.
Is it legal to announce you Ubering?
You won't put that on the internet, a picture on the internet, but he's gonna show where he driving at live.
Oh man!
Well, obviously, that was what you call flagging up, nigga.
What? Oh man!
Chill out, blood. You wanna test my game?
This shit lit. Don't do it.
This man don't understand what's going on there. Put your location up and see who show up.
Like I said, it'll be a quick encounter.
It's gonna be one, I bet you.
Hey, man. Chill out, blood.
Real quick encounter.
Let me read some more super chats. Yoshi Space Dragon, that Japanese guy beating more games than Jimmy.
Oh, get out of here, y'all. Let me open my list and see what's going on.
Also, this is Yoshi Space Dragon again. Also, if Nintendo can support that Japanese YouTuber, Why can't they support all YouTubers who play their games on YouTube?
What does he mean?
That's a good point.
Oh, I think wait.
Hold
You
on.
can't. Well,
The Japanese YouTuber that play the NES games.
Well, NES games, that doesn't mean they're Nintendo NES games.
And he's talking about like how you can't really, live stream or upload Nintendo content without them stealing most of your like profit from it.
Yeah. I think they moved to like his own website because of that.
Oh, okay, I see. They shut down AVGN for that shit.
Angry Video Game Nerd?
Did they
No,
really?
well, at first the name was the Angry Nintendo Nerd.
Oh, but I thought he did that not because of Nintendo. He did it to avoid any future conflicts with Nintendo, and also because he plays more than just Nintendo.
Okay,
Nintendo didn't pressure him into that. He wanted to avoid any kind of future pressure.
he was smart then, because shit, they definitely would have got him the fuck up out of there.
Tony plays games. Don't forget Tiger Woods won today. Okay.
Definitely did. Shout out to Tiger.
The Raven Flow. If Jimmy be paying for microtransactions, Jimmy be paying for Facebook streaming for WWP.
That's what I said.
All right.
He said, joking, much love and good show, guys. G400, always look forward to Weapon Wheel podcasts. The whole crew every week. Shout out to Alex. Since you also are a gamer from Fort Lauderdale, I don't speak much. Just wanted to show some love.
Who else is in Fort Lauderdale?
Shout out to the homie G, dog.
Alex, are you from Fort Lauderdale?
I'm from there, but I'm not there now.
That's sad. You should have came out last year when we were down there.
Oh man, I think last year I was doing. Was I there? No, I wasn't there last year. I would have had to drive down, but yeah, I'll be there.
How far was that drive?
About 3 hours.
Oh, no, that's too far, dog.
Yeah.
All right, Fallout 347. You can buy orbs on DMC4 on the PS4 store.
That doesn't make it okay.
Oh, so is that proving it's not new? Wow. Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's new or old. It's not okay.
It doesn't make it okay.
Slavery was okay at one point, but then at another point, it wasn't okay.
You comparing a choice?
I'm just saying, things were okay. At one point, Jimmy, things were okay before change happens. And
it was never okay. What are you talking about?
Y'all can't see me just sliding down under my desk right now. I'm just like sliding down under my desk.
At one point, Jimmy, we weren't allowed to vote. Now we are.
This man is what is a civil rights about microtransactions. This guy, yo, Bond, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. Somebody got to stand up and take this stand.
Somebody got to start somewhere.
There you go.
Says the guy who won't buy it either way.
I mean, goddamn, like I said, if it was you back in the day, you and BG, y'all be like, "Oh, I'm riding this bus anyway."
I'm not keep real with you. I'm not be real with you, my nigga.
Jack, I'm gonna go get a beer. You want one?
Yeah, there you go. There
Jack,
you go.
you want a beer?
Yeah, go get it. I don't even give me one.
Yo, I'm glad I wasn't born in the civil rights era, my nigga. I would be like, man, I'm about to just go take this bus real quick, my nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
BG be like, hey, y'all heard about this bitch Rose? What's she talking about? What's she talking about?
I wasn't built for that.
It doesn't affect me.
You gonna go sit in the back?
I'd be like, nigga, my feet hurt. Sit in the back don't sound so bad.
It doesn't affect me.
I would have been like, nigga, I like the back of the bus. It's cool back there.
Y'all niggas crazy.
You gonna be on the back of the bus watching Bob walking down the street. Yo, Bob, man, you gotta chill with those.
Nah, y'all gotta chill,
bro.
Y'all trying to ruin gaming for the rest of us.
But you're not playing the games anyway. What you talking about?
Bro, I don't play these games that do these stupid things.
You don't play none of these games that you complaining about.
Okay. Why would I play a game I'm complaining about, Jimmy?
You don't play them anyway. You were gonna play.
Why would I play a game I'm complaining about?
Listen to what I'm saying. He's not hearing me. Were you gonna play Star Wars Battlefront 2? You were gonna buy Devil May Cry 5 before this happened?
Yeah.
This nigga. Anyway, you know.
When Devil May Cry first went up, I was like, damn, this game looks awesome.
You know what, Bond?
Next day, Devil May Cry.
You know what, Bond? You know what? You know what? Do you have achievements in any of the other Devil May Cry games?
Oh, we'd have to look up.
How do you not know if you?
How do you not know? Thank you.
No, I said, actually, you know what? No, I don't have any achievements because, like I said, I only played the first one.
About?
I only played the first one.
So you and Alex only played the first one, but y'all sitting there talking about, oh, this is that and that is this. We're telling you the game has always been this way since day one with the.
It hasn't. Orbs
always been this way because you could not buy them in 1, 2, and 3.
This man is not listening to what I'm saying. The orbs, the grind for the orbs has always been there.
But
they're pretty much saying
has
you
not
don't
been.
have to grind for the orbs anymore.
No, but instead of fixing the progression with the orbs, they're making you.
You don't have to fix it. You don't have to fix it.
Oh yeah, we don't have to fix it. We'll just make you pay to fix it. Instead.
You don't have to pay for it either.
That's just what Devil May Cry is.
This man is making like they're putting a gun to your head and saying if you buy this game, you have to buy the microtransactions.
That's why I can't agree with Jimmy and why you're the least most respected member of the podcast. I'm just reiterating what people say.
I don't want to be respected by people that's not going to play games and cry about them.
Jimmy, you don't play any games.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How am I not playing no games?
How many games you beaten this year, Jimmy?
I just told you I beat like 14.
No, you said 10. Sit down.
I didn't say 10. I said minus 10. You said 24. I said yeah, like minus 10.
And you got mopped up in Gears of War by Alex. I heard.
So what? That mean I don't play games now?
Clearly not.
Well, the slander is real, but whatever.
So yeah, when's this one-on-one Uncharted going down?
It's supposed to be The Last of Us, not Uncharted, and it could go down whenever you want.
Oh God, good luck for you in that trash game. I would never play that game.
You don't play no games anyway.
I'm sorry. Did you beat the Trash of Us Ungrounded?
No, I did not.
Exactly.
Did you beat Uncharted?
Uncharted? I haven't gotten to it yet.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Unlike you, people donate for me to play games.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because you don't play any, so they gotta donate. What you talking about? They donate because you don't play.
I play these games to completion.
What are you talking about? I can't donate for you to play games, so that's the only way you're gonna do it.
When's the last time anybody's donated Jimmy to play a game?
Oh man, I ain't in this though.
Hey Jack, you want another beer?
Yeah, let me go and get that, fam.
This man acts like he play games otherwise.
Truly, I bet you I beat more games. I bet you I beat more games than you this year.
I bet you. I'll take that bet.
Okay, how much you want to bet?
What do you want to bet? No, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. He's gonna play Mega Man. Like he's gonna play Mega Man and call that beating the game.
I like how Jimmy always answers a question with a question. What do you
I already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna play the Mega Man collection, which is 5 minutes long. And
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh.
No, I mean at this current point in time, I bet you I beat more games than you.
I'm pretty sure you haven't. I don't know where y'all getting that from. I don't know where y'all getting that from. Oh, where y'all getting that?
This dude Jimmy crazy, man.
No, you're crazy because you're sitting up there telling me.
Do you want to bet or not?
How many games did
you? Do you want to bet or not?
We don't have to bet. Let's put it on
I
the
want
table.
to bet.
I beat 14 games. How many did you beat?
You beat 14.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to bet?
I just told you.
I want to bet a full game right now. Do you want?
Why would I bet you if I just told you the number, Bond?
Are you confident you've beat more than me?
No, because you play Mega Man a lot.
So you don't want to bet.
I just told you.
Then
no,
I don't need to hear you talk about you've beaten more games than me. I haven't beaten any games.
This nigga's gonna say because he's not betting, he won't tell me how many games he beat.
No, I'll tell you once you put the. Okay, if I told you and I have more than you, you won't bet.
I think you guys got to count hours or something.
That makes no fucking sense when I just told you
Jimmy, do you want to bet? Yes or no?
I already told you the number. There's no bet to make. You didn't beat more than me.
Do you want to bet that you've beaten more games than me?
Y'all can
yes
just say by the end of the year who's
No, I mean right now.
Oh, okay.
As of September 23rd, 2018.
This man.
Don't say no, Jimmy. Don't say no, fam.
No, I told him no already.
I don't want to hear what you
I saw the games he was playing. I saw that he's calling these 5-minute games beating games.
These 5-minute games.
Mega Man is like 5 minutes long, and he's going to
Zelda was 5 minutes, right? Yo, Zelda was 5 minutes, right, Blandrew?
Zelda's 30 minutes if you want.
Was Persona 5 minutes, Blandrew?
That's 200 plus.
Wasn't that last year? You still told me Persona? Wasn't that last year?
My count on Octopath 50 hours. Is that 5 minutes?
Did you beat it? Did you beat it?
I've beaten everybody's quest except for my main character and Primrose.
Here we go. Now this guy got every answer but the answer. No, that means you didn't beat it. Well, sit your ass down.
Do you have to beat every character to beat it, Blandrew, or just the main person's quest?
It doesn't really matter, but
thank you. I'm going for
so it don't matter. He's talking about games that don't even matter.
Like I said, you can actually just count hours because I know Jimmy did like 100 in State of Decay or something.
Yeah, no, he don't want to do that. He don't want to do that. He don't want to do that.
100 hours crafting in an empty base.
Well, we're at the end of the podcast now.
Some games that actually
sit your ass down, Bond. Sit your ass down, Bond.
Right, you ain't want to bet. You scared.
Damn,
yeah. I'm scared of Mega Man. Them 5-minute games.
You scared to be like Santa Smooth.
The mobile games. Get out of here.
You scared to be like Santa Smooth.
Santa Smooth.
Fuck you. That's what they call them now, Santa Smooth.
Why we make another bet?
He try to milk me.
Ooh, we playing. Ooh, what?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, you heard me.
Jimmy, you're getting milked by these companies by giving them the microtransactions.
Yo, shout out to Ubisoft, man. Assassin's Creed Odyssey next week Friday, man.
Ew.
All right, Blandrew, outro.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, BG. You can check me out at my channel, Blandrew. I'll be doing the Safe Point podcast every Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. And yeah.
Bond.
Go on, everybody. Eagles win. Cowboys lose.
Good Sunday.
Jimmy loses. And more importantly, I win. Because nobody wins but I. Thank you for showing up. 900 strong. Another good podcast. Let's do it again next week.
Man, let me go play Mega Man.
Alex.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Dolphins win. We are undefeated. Jimmy has 3-0.
Who y'all playing? 3 Browns?
We played the Raiders.
The Browns took a W today too.
They beat the Titans.
Yeah,
We beat the Raiders and Titans. I forgot who we beat first. But anyways, Jimmy is just dead and buried. I have no idea what we're gonna do with that corpse. We're also checking out the Press Start podcast.
Says a dude who didn't play none of the Devil May Cry games other than the first one. But okay.
Oh shit.
I mean, you're still bad at video games.
Because you beat me in one.
Yo, when's this?
The pull up is too much right now. The pull up is too much.
Yo, when is this?
Bond got his boyfriend in.
down?
Bond got his boyfriend in.
When's this Uncharted going
It's not
down?
Uncharted, you not getting the motherfucker. It's The Last of Us.
The same trash. When's Uncharted going down then?
It's not Uncharted, you fucking ignorant motherfucker.
When is The Last of Us going down?
Yellow dummy over.
Yeah, it's The Last of Us. I told
When
him.
is The Trash of Us going down?
You want to do 2 weeks?
2 weeks? Nah, I'm not available.
You're not available in 2 weeks.
Give you 2 weeks.
How you know you're not available already?
Oh my god.
Damn. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in 2 weeks. Nigga, Jimmy got the
shit.
That's funny.
Okay, that was funny. That was funny.
Okay,
crazy.
check out the Press Start podcast where gamers actually play video games on there, and every Thursday on Kofi's channel, and check out my YouTube at Oh No It's Alex, and I stream on Twitch and on Twitter.
Smoke. Jack.
Yo, Alex, just so you know, I'm gonna make a video about you, nigga.
There you go.
To what? To all the people that you paid to watch your channel, anyways, all the bots.
Exactly.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
whoa.
Let me add a 0 to that number. Let me add a 0 to that number.
Let me get back. Y'all wild. The Titans won today, so and all the other AFC South teams lost. What else did I want to say? This show was fucking lit. Make sure y'all check out that Patreon. Show some love. What else did I want to say? Check me out on YouTube, not Twitch, because they banned my goofy ass. But Twitter, man, Jack Move Johnny. And also, honorable game shout out, Guacamelee 2. If y'all have not copped that game, I highly recommend that game. It's very fun.
I highly suggest supporting that game because they're in the fight. They're fighting the good fight.
Yeah, they got booty box references. They're against them. So y'all check out Guacamelee 2, man. Great game.
All right, y'all. I'm actually my wife is gonna go show me how to cook something, right?
Whoa, what you?
Listen,
Are you gonna season it?
Are you talking in code right now?
BG, are you gonna season it?
Listen. She's the master chef, right? So I like, you can show me a little something. So I don't be doing the hamburger helper thing no more by myself. So
Please tell me you didn't tell her about that hamburger helper.
No, I didn't. But she wouldn't be surprised by it
Because if you told her, she might not have married you.
I think she would have. Yeah,
Listen, she knows I have other redeeming qualities. She's the master chef. That's not where my skills lie. She was playing Crash Bandicoot the other day, by the way.
She rocking with
Yo, BG, before you go, they keep saying, can you check the super chat?
Okay, let me read out the rest and we get out of here. Now she hasn't played a game probably since PS1. So
damn.
This was, but she made it through the first 5 levels. All right. Yeah, she did all right. Nickwood Snake, the true antagonist, Capcom can just adjust the amount of orbs needed to upgrade instead of charging for the orbs. There is no need for the microtransactions.
Man, imagine that.
Man, that's so interesting.
Weird. The Ravenflow. Do you want microtransactions in Bayonetta, Jimmy?
First of all, I don't give a fuck about Bayonetta.
There you go.
Tony Wood 25. Damn, Bon and Alex out here like the Shield. Shout out to WWE. Who's the Shield?
I think you're talking about Marvel.
More like Tamatonga and Tongaloa.
He said
What's that, a gay couple? What's that, a gay couple?
Nah. That's what they call the firing squad, Jimmy.
Gay couple.
Yeah, what they firing?
I don't watch
right?
wrestling no more, so I don't get that reference. I thought he was talking about Marvel, but there's the Shield.
That's what I thought too.
WWE.
I don't know. I don't watch wrestling no more.
Oh, what they do? Fire each other's cheeks? Pause.
It took Jimmy 3 hours to make one joke.
Jimmy is fucking lit today. Okay, Jimmy, I like this.
Distraught Falcons fans, Ghost Drew has a cardboard gravestone. Smooth is the greatest rapper alive. Bond head shaped like a fire hydrant. Pringle box head ass. Love the podcast. And Mike Jack 257 said, "Nah, Smooth is still the least respected member, but it's only like 0.999%."
Damn.
Yoshi Space Dragon, this is the last one. Jimmy, can you explain why you were constantly sniffing the box for Spider-Man PS4 in your riding with Jimmy?
That's the pony powder right there.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch the video to understand that.
All right, we out of here. I'm just gonna record the After Dark and I'll upload it tomorrow. So appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. We'll be back next week. We out.